Okay, yeah, that should have all worked. That's how I start every stream, saying, yeah, that hopefully should have all worked. Welcome. Oh, Ghostly Flower, right when we're starting. Hello, welcome. Pleasure to see you, as always. Let me put the stream on performance mode, so Whoa! Yeah, start with the guitar solo early on. Oh, Ailing, we appreciate you so much. You did not have to do that, but thank you. Any beans? You know what? I know, right? The guitar ad is new, but I feel like it adds another layer of depth to the follows. Ghost, I'm gonna have to invest in some sort of bean-related, maybe channel reward or something like maybe a poll at the beginning of stream, beans or apples, because that's how we brought you into the stream, and I can't keep disappointing you by not having any beans or apples available. But hello and welcome to Level 1 Adventuring. I am your host and game master. Almost forgot the words that come out of my mouth. Wolfe Scott. If you are new, we are happy to have you. Come join us for some fun tonight. If you're not, well, as always to have you. It's always great. If you've not been with us before, what is the channel? Primarily, we are a role-playing game channel, whether that's tabletop role-playing games, such as our long-standing... I say long-standing, it's been going a year off and on, but, it's continuing. D&D campaign, which you can usually catch Wednesdays. I think this week we're going to have our big stream talk to see what we're going to do, given the wake of the OGL stuff. Maybe it's going to be a system switch, we're not sure. But otherwise, we do tons of other games. I do some solo RPG nights as well, so there's always something to see. In terms of things to announce, I believe I have my stream set up properly now to do multi-streaming. Whoa. So you should be able to see us live on Twitch or YouTube if I did everything right. And hopefully that doesn't break anything, but it should be correct. Also, other updates, benefits, fun things. Added a few more extensions onto the channel. So now I have something called BitRoller attached, which we won't be able to use this stream because this is obviously a video game stream, but you can actually roll a d20 on the stream. And I believe if you use bits, it'll like show up in the actual UI or in the chat. So I think that'll be a really fun thing to use when we're playing an actual role-playing game like D&D, where right now we have a channel point reward where you can like give people inspiration. But I thought, how funny would it be if you can also just roll a die and be like, oh yeah, you have to use my roll. Whatever it is, good or bad. I think that'd be fun too. So that's a new channel extension. If we're not playing a game like D&D where that can happen, then you can earn loyalty rewards. Every time you roll it, I'll give you some loyalty points, because at the end of the month, I'm giving away a free sub for the individual who has gained the most loyalty on our channel so far, and that's coming up pretty soon. That's coming towards the end of the month. So keep your eyes peeled for that. And speaking of things to keep your eyes peeled on, the Discord, that's where I announce a whole bunch of different events, what we're going to be doing next. Is where I'm going to announce winners. It's where if you submit things you've created for the channel, like art or other memes or fun things, I reward you with more loyalty points, so that's always great as well. And you'll also see another little addition, speaking of extensions and things like that. You should see like a little dragon somewhere on the screen, and I thought this would be fun because, we started off as a D&D stream. Any game we play is probably going to have dragons in it because I love fantasy games. So yeah, it's kind of like our little pet mascot. I named it Blaze. Community's open for that, but I had to name it when I first made it. But yeah, you can do a bunch of stuff with them. You can feed them with channel points. You can battle them. It's like a Pokemon, or like, well, a Neopet, I guess, more accurately, if anybody was around for Neopets like I was. And I think you can also get it to say things. It has like a voice-to-text mode. So there's lots of fun things you can do with that. I thought it'd just be a fun addition to get like people involved in the stream doing fun stuff. So I think that covers just about everything. Oh, and hey, if you like... There we go. Wow, that was a big lead up for that chomp. That was a big lead up for that chomp. But yeah, that's an idea of something that you can do with Blaze. I think it levels up. So if you feed it, it's better at fighting other dragons and stuff. It's like a whole system. I swear it's like a Neopet, which I think will be a goofy but fun thing to have. And but besides that, all the new stream elements that you've seen, like all of our new animations and stuff, are a combination of StreamLabs and StreamSpell. And we do have an affiliate code down in our description if you're into upgrading your own stream, you know? Think about it. Name it... Yes, Ghostly Flower, name it Beans. Why am I am such a fool. Beans was the beginning, and Beans will be the end. No, that's perfect. Yeah, absolutely, I'm gonna rename the dragon Beans. Looks like a little Dorito. Well, I know, the funny thing is, so... I guess whenever you add the extension, it just randomly creates you a dragon, and then when you fight and like hatch eggs or whatever, I guess it can change its appearance depending on what you feed and what you do or whatever. So that was randomly generated. I didn't choose to give him like little triangle Dorito shaped scale markings. That just happened, but it was like a happy coincidence. And so what are we actually doing tonight, aside from listening to me ramble on about all the cool things that we like to do here and talk about a dragon? It's a bit quirky. You talking about me or or Beans? Because I think it could apply in either scenario. We are playing Solasta, Crown of the Magister. It's been an ongoing game. Both you and Beans, yeah, I mean, that makes sense. Solasta is a really fun game. I'm really enjoying it. It's based off of the D&D 5e rule set. The open game license stuff, which is now under such hot water, was made. This game was made using it, which is kind of funny given the circumstances. But it's been a really fun time. We hit some crazy story points last game, with one of our main characters getting bound to a cursed crown. Also, can I say how foolish I felt? Because as I'm like, because earlier I logged on before streaming to Solasta, and I tried to do a bunch of the stuff that I talked about doing off of screen, like selling all of our items that we didn't need and like putting things into storage. So I was like, that's gonna be boring to watch, right? I turned in some of the rewards to some of those factions. I gave some of that treasure, so that was cool. We'll talk a little bit about more of that. Nothing fancy happened, but I'm sitting there and it had just dawned on me. I was looking through the party's inventory. I was looking at Korug with his crown. And then it had just hit me that, like, it's the crown of the Magister. Maybe that was very obvious to everyone else, but, like, I guess I had just kind of forgotten that Solasta was also, you know, Solasta, the crown of the Magister. Or maybe I just assumed the crown of the Magister was, like, what's the word? Not like a literal crown, you know, maybe some sort of, like, euphemism for something, or like, I don't know. But then upon reflection, I was like, oh no, literally that is the crown of the Magister, hence the name. Maybe I didn't think about it because, you know, Korug, official main character of the game. Maybe for stream. Maybe there's a good chance that possibly any other game I play now I have to do an insert of a Korug, given his rising popularity on stream. But what was I gonna say? Yeah, maybe it's because we're so low level, like we're level 3, and I was like, there's no way that we're gonna get the namesake artifact of the entire game at level 3. Lo and behold, we do. So that was just a funny little thing. I was like, wow, that's exactly what this is all about, isn't it? Which is exciting. It has some implications at any rate. So I am going to load in our last save, because I think that gets through everything that I had to say, and then I will switch over into Solasta, which means you should be able to see me and the game right now. Also, let me know about the game volume. I keep trying to tune... Every time I listen back to the stream, it's so quiet, and I keep, like, turning it up slowly but surely, because I'd like to be able to get the game volume in there as well, but, you know... It just doesn't seem to be balancing the way that I want it to. I keep messing with it. But we're loading in now with our very famous courtyard cutscene, which always takes far longer than anything else. Okay, great. So yeah, things I did off screen, nothing like too insane. Mostly just, like I said, sold a bunch of items that were no longer useful or interesting to us. But what I also did was I used some money. Where's my inventory? I used some of the money that we got from turning in a bunch of stuff for a few new items, mostly just like new like a ranged weapon for Korug, since he like desperately needed one. But one thing that I found, which I think will be very valuable for us, is, oh, sorry, 1 second. Internet's acting a little crazy right now. Let me switch over to that and see if that makes any difference. For some reason, internet was acting wild. Hopefully that that improves it a bit. Oh, hello, Dragoon Kitten. Welcome to see you. Again, welcome to see you. Happy to see you. Welcome. Yeah, some combination of those words and phrases. Oh, and I see the bot is working, saying hello as well. So happy to have you back. I was just explaining what I did off screen. Sold a bunch of stuff, got some new items. One thing that I did find from actually the... Someday I'll watch one of your streams so I don't have to wake up in 6 hours. You know, that's honestly why I started the stream a little bit early tonight, because I realized myself, especially when I'm solo streaming, because when I'm streaming with the party, you know, I have to be very cognizant about everyone's bedtime, because we all have jobs and, you know, things to do in the morning. But like, so I'm pretty good about ending the campaign streams on time. But when I'm streaming by myself, I'm so tempted to stay up later, because it's just easy. I'm by myself and I'm having fun, right? So that's why I'm going to try to start pushing back towards more 7. So I'm going to bed closer to like 9:30, 10 versus like 11 or 12 more routinely. We'll see how that goes. But I feel your pain on there, Ghost. Absolutely. But one item that I did find, so it's turning in items to the factions that we've been finding artifacts for. And so I talked to the Antiquarians, which are kind of our stream appointed, you know, favored faction right now. And what I found out was they were selling magic items. And obviously we're very like low level right now, and so we don't have a lot of money to throw around on them. But we did have enough money for one magic item, which I am very happy that we found, because it is an enchanted quiver, the Endless Quiver of Kulthanin. So it generates 20 arrows every hour, and we can just summon 20 arrows as a special ability directly to our inventory. So hopefully now we just will never have to worry about arrows, because that's a problem we had gotten into with Gwynhaleth before. Granted, you know, she has Scudder double swords, but she's built to do more of this. So that was a very nice pickup that was in the inventory of those merchants. And also I found a bunch of, well, we found a bunch. Oh my god, my dog is being so annoying. Help. Heal. I don't know your dog's name. Chill. Good dog. Is any of this helping? You can turn me up. Pet his head. There you go. Good friend. Good friend. And put on lap. Yeah, that usually helps. Pet on head, put on lap. It's Toe Eater. That's right. We've seen pictures of Toe Eater. Nothing is helping. Well, obviously, the recommended daily amount of toes has not been given to Toe Eater, so maybe you start there. That's my recommendation. Up the toe intake, and then possibly that'll help. Also, I split all of those Revivify scrolls because we found 3 last game on the boss amongst the party members, so now everybody should have a means of revivifying people. Also, Korug, his crown innately is able to cast Revivify once a day, which is pretty handy. Yeah, I forgot to check what the crown actually did when it got bound to his head. I mentioned last game, I think it gave a bonus to saving throws, and I was right. It was not advantage, but it is a plus. It also gives bonus to Intimidate Persuade, which Korug is not persuasive. He does intimidate, and he does happen to be the leader of our chats a lot of the time in the game, so I guess that works out for everybody. And also saves against transmutation spells, which who knows how beneficial that would become. I'm trying to think of like some offensive transmutation spells that would occur in this game. Maybe like a force teleport or something. Or maybe that's conjuration. I always confuse the school for teleport. But yeah, I think what we're gonna do is, last time we were on stream, we picked up some quests, some side quests, actually, because we just turned level 3. I'm pretty sure we have to be close to 4, and so we got an update for the main quest, which is this one, But also, we found a job board, which gave us 2 sides. One of which is for a level 3 turn-in for the Goblin Cave, and one is level 4 for a relic. So I'm thinking, what I'm hoping, is that if we complete this level 3 quest, that'll make us level 4, so then we can go on to level 4 quest, tie that off, and then go towards the main quest. Because I am that kind of player that I want to do all of the side quests. So, you know, that's probably what I'm going to do. It's probably going to be a long playthrough. Sorry about it. So because I've handled all of the, what do you call it? I'm gonna head to bed. I hope the stream goes well. Oh, no, it's okay. No, it's okay, Ghost. Hey, you know, if you can't go to bed, if you can't find some rest, we will be here for you when you come back. But thank you for dropping in and feeding beans some meat. But yes, it's always a pleasure to see you. I'm gonna go to my world map. Yeah, and I'm gonna find the teleport out of here. One thing I found out too that I can do is, yeah, is this out? Yeah, move party to the waypoint. Fast travel. I think I can just click on areas of the map and it will automatically take me there, which is handy. Oh wait, is this where I want to be?
Stay in the light, citizens.
No. No, it's not. God, why do I get so turned around in town? I'm gonna have to learn Hightown exit. Maybe that's what it is. This map gets me so turned around. There are guards on both sides, and they look nearly identical in terms of the setup. There's Koru running away all by himself as usual. Watch this just be another part of town that I've just never explored and not the world map. Okay, good. I was like, it better be the world map. Okay, this is the new possible gem location, which we will eventually head there, but that's not our main priority at the moment. Our main priority is going here, because this is the side quest zone. So yeah, let's go there. Will you let me travel? Yes, you will. And yeah, normal pace is fine, I think, for now. Wait, where's the symbol crash? There we go. Perfect. Oh, and I was crafting potions, and I forgot. Dragoon. Thank you for feeding the dragon. Actually, it makes a lot of sense that the Dragoon is taking care of the dragon, so thank you for helping the party in the dragon's moment of need. I forgot that I had given them crafting duties, which is actually probably important, because I don't think I had any healing potions before leaving. So that's probably good that we did that. Alright, Alright, we got stopped by some dire wolves. Classic combat start moment for us. It looks hungry. You know, he does kind of have this very dazed look in his eyes, which is, you know, could be interpreted as a deep and gnawing hunger. Going to be visiting 45. Oh, it's okay, Ailing. We're happy to have you here. Oh my god, I'm so confused at what is happening on my screen right now. Okay, so I think we've seen this battle map before. I think this is where we got ambushed by the bandits before, but now there's a whole new setup. Okay. I love hearing the struggle. The struggle? Excuse you. We've only barely struggled at times. No, the last stream was pretty intense. I would love to ride a dragon into battle. Listen, maybe if there's a way that I can make that happen for you somehow in this game, I will do it. Brutal. No, last stream was absolutely brutal. Alright, first things first. I gotta try to see if I can get line of sight on these critters. I don't have line of sight here on anyone. That's actually very surprising to me. And I have all of the line of sight there, but that's an incredibly dangerous position to be in. What if I dash? Could I get up on top of this on this thing? Oh, I could. Oh, that's fun. And as far as I'm aware, wolves can't really climb ladders. So let's go up here and try that. You know. Oh, what is going on here? try this. Boom. Okay. And now that we have that position, I can't really do much. I don't really know if I want to burn a hunter's mark on these guys. They're just little wolves. So I'm going to say no for now. End turn. Korug. Let's move Korug up to... I'm excited to play Final Fantasy. I'll be able to get back into... Oh, yeah. I hear really good things about Final Fantasy Online. I've never had a chance to play myself. But... Sorry, I keep checking the activity monitor. Perfect. I've never had a chance to play the online Final Fantasy games myself, but I hear really good things. I think I'm just going to move Korug towards the front here. And... because obviously he needs to kind of be the barrier in front of the rest of the party. And maybe I will just take the... Can I take the dodge action? Yeah. Just to make myself a little harder to hit. Validate that choice. Alright. And then it's going to be end turn time. Or I could rage, I guess. But he has to take damage. So I'm going to end turn for now. Alright, so now we got... Adraxis... Let's move Adraxis. Do we have any line of sight on people? We do there. How about here? No, here. No. Here. Do I got any... Okay, here we have some line of sight. Even though it's kind of feels like it's a dangerous position. Let's move here. You play Dragon 2. Oh, look at this Final Fantasy love in the chat. Yes, enjoy your Final Fantasy. Y'all deserve it. Let's cast a spell. What are my... I always forget what my metamagic options are. I have heightened and twinned. Do I want to twin? Maybe I just do it because I can. I mean, I kind of made an argument against this for Hunter's Mark, but whatever. I feel like sorcery points I get back sooner than... Oh, gosh. Oh, I thought I killed him, but no, I did not. Alright, end turn. Alright, we got some wolves coming up. Yep, that's exactly what I wanted them to do, was focus on Korug. Perfect. Oh, and then we have the rear coming up here. Let's move her... let's move her here. And she can do an attack right on the wolf in front of Korug.
You like it?
You like it? Okay, interesting voice line there, Fasima. We are going to end turn for her because we don't need to cast any spells. And see what these mongrels do, these mangy mutts. Ooh.
You've endured worse.
Was that a... not... No, that was not a crit. That was just a very high hit. Oh, what is the pack leader doing? Okay, thinking about it. Oh, that's actually kind of good that they were late in the initiative because now he can't actually get into a melee range with the rest of his gang. So that actually kind of helps us. All things considered. Now this is what we want. We want to be up here. We want to be up on... You know what? Maybe I will use the bonus action, Hunter's Mark. Maybe I'm just a big liar. I'll put it on the big dire wolf. And let's attack. Put it on him. Nice. And, I mean, this battle so far is going really well for us. We had good positioning to start. I'm not mad about how that ended up. Korug's now going to rage. Korug's going to go reckless and swing for the fences. Nice. Now. Yeah, this battle, this is very different than the last fight that we had. Oh, I meant to move up, but I forgot. That's alright. He's already pretty much in melee. Cast a spell Twin Flame. Do we have line of sight on people? We should. Maybe not. Maybe I have to move first. Let's cancel this then. And figure out where we can move. The wolves probably have pretty decent movement speed. How far back can I be and still have line of sight on everyone? 5, 10. I guess I won't know until... If I move... Whoa! Anonymous gifter. Thank you so much. I appreciate you, whoever you might be. That is so kind. Thank you. I appreciate you so much. And I'm repeating myself, but that's how I feel. I hope that you stick around and enjoy more of the stream. Alright, so let us use our... I guess I should have been able... It's interesting that I can't move again. I wish it would have given me the option to continue my movement after attacking, because you can do that in 5e, but I guess maybe that's a little harder to do in this scenario. I'll just shoot this here and see what happens.
Solasta, Evo, Malmis.
Oh, miss anyway, so not really anything to write home about. Whoa! Oh, with Twitch Prime, yes! Thank you so much. We do have the Twitch Prime option notification on there as well. Mochi, pleasure to have you in stream as always. Again, good to see you. You know, we're just killing some wolves. We're doing wolf stuff. Trying our best. Wow, we had an anonymous gifter followed directly by Mochi. Hello. Hello, Moch. You should see, oh, look at the bot firing off the hellos. Beautiful. It's all coming together, gang. They said it would never happen, but it's all coming together. Alright, I'm going to intern for there, I think. Okay. Wow, Fasima's end...
Don't down.
What? Why is Fasima down? Why did they have so much... Oh, boy. Why did they have so... Did they have advantage if they are adjacent to each other? Is that how... I forget if that's how pack tactics works. I thought maybe it was only a slight bonus, but maybe it was straight up advantage. If so, that is just a lot of damage that got piled onto... she's not dead. She's unconscious and dying. You know, distinction. But yeah, those wolves pretty much ran up on her and wrecked Howls out of absolutely nowhere. So we are going to have to do some damage control. However, that's okay. You know, this is the life of an adventurer. Okay, the dire wolf should almost be dead considering, yeah, okay. This is fine. This is fine. No one worry. No one freak out. We're all good. Korug is just gonna do some cleanup, you know, like Korug does. He's gonna go reckless. He's gonna hit this wolf. Okay, see? Instant death. A life for a life, as they say. I can actually move Korug here to kind of maybe not incentivize the wolf to keep looking at Fasima and turn. Okay. So now the unfortunate thing is, oh no, never mind. I was like, I have this big wolf on Adraxis, but this wolf is nearly dead. So really, we just need to use a decent melee spell. Level 1 construct going to town. Well, the thing is, I have all of the bots programmed to shoot off like in 5 to 10 minute increments, but they will only fire if a certain amount of messages have been said in that time, because I'm trying not to make it like too spammy. But then if enough messages aren't sent, then they kind of like front load. It'll even out as we get, you know, a different amount of chatters going on. But hey, at least the construct is working. I am happy that is the case. Oh, do I not have... Oh, I thought I had maybe Shocking Grasp or something. Oh, darn it. Okay. What I do have is Dazzle. Give 'em the old razzle dazzle, razzle dazzle 'em. If I can maybe just do that and, you know, convince him to not attack me. So, Construct is chatty but not a bully. I mean, yeah, that's the ideal situation. Salad Star Shards. Okay, do we...
Next time, I swear.
Okay, so unfortunately, that was not a success. Bonus action Misty Step. I could teleport away. Oh, the little dragon bean, whose name is literally Beans, Mochi, we've decided as a stream. I have to rename the bean. Yeah, the dragon's fun. I thought, you know, we're a D&D stream primarily. Our games have dragons. You can do stuff with them. You can feed them. You can battle them with other dragons. You can hatch them and make them look different. Bunch of stuff you can do in the what do you call it section, the channel rewards section. All right, I'm going to maybe teleport away. First time I'm using the spell.
Conjo, Diribe.
And there we go. I got the timing down on that one. There you go. Some meat. Everybody's feeding Blaze that meat, or I should say Beans that meat. No one wants to give him carrots. Which, you know, no judgment. Maybe you don't want your dragon to be vegetarian. Just you know, something I'm acknowledging. Just a thing I'm clocking. Okay, so I mean, yeah, I don't mind myself. I can be carnivorous myself, so I have no judgment there. Okay, so Fasima's making death saves. Luckily has succeeded, which is important. A critical hit, but I don't know if that did any damage. Ooh, okay. It's all right. It's all right. We're holding firm. We should be able to put down someone now. Let's put down this big wolf. Nice. That's what we wanted. Which means now we should be able to switch the target of the bonus action to here. And then end turn. I mean, this fight is won at this point, but it, you know, unfortunately, Fasima did have to suffer a moment of temporary lapse of consciousness. But that should be enough. Yeah, victory. Boom. Nailed it. Never worried about it for a moment, you know? I think because we're still traveling... Pick up item. Wait, what was that? Oh, the loot? I guess the wolves have loot? What do we got? Some hides? Okay. Oh yeah, I was looking up. We do have some items that will allow us to, what's the word? To enchant some stuff. But I'm not quite sure what I want to move forward with in terms of enchanting yet. We're also so low level that it's kind of like, do I even want to make that kind of commitment to enchant something yet? Especially when I can buy magic items at a premium, I suppose. We'll see. It depends on the recipes we get. If we just move everybody, because Fasima's still unconscious, can we just, like, wake her up? Like, hey friend. Is there, like, a check I can do for you, or... If I move out of screen, will you come back to consciousness? I don't want to take a short rest. I mean, I guess I could. Yeah, we'll roll. Because even if we take a long rest, we'll just get him back anyway. Oh, wait. I wanted to use hit die. Spritz some water on her face. All right, we got 10 HP back. That's pretty good. Korug, what are you looking at? Perfect. Yeah, that'll be just enough. We'll close on that. And let's go. Let's head out. Oh, come on, Fasima. Fasima's lagging behind. Okay, there we go. Perfect. Let's proceed to next area. So yeah, I think as far as I know, this quest should take us back to the original goblin place we were at before, but with a new goal of some kind. Finish the long rest. Yeah, we do long rests as we travel, so there's really no reason not to burn resources when we're actively fighting enemies in the world map. I don't think. So that's something for me to remember. I can pretty much always go whole hog on enemies in the field. It's when we're like in dungeon zones or, you know, story zones that it's a little trickier and we'll have to pay more attention to in terms of resource management. But thank you everyone for joining the stream thus far. Still, we got a lot of time left tonight, so hopefully we make some progress. I'm really hoping we hit level 4 at the very, very least. Okay, so if this is where, yeah, I remember this canyon. This was where we had to do all that goblin stuff. As far as I know, it should be the same location. This is where we got ambushed before, so I don't know, maybe they've re-upped their defenses. Doesn't look like it. They're just letting us waltz through. Okay. So this is where, in this area, where we started seeing some resistance. Okay. Although, Fasima, okay, whole party. Fasima's kind of pulling in the front here, which is kind of Korug's job in terms of...
Kneel now, rise later.
Wow, Drax is so philosophical as you're crawling through the dirt. Oh, I guess we can go cautious as well. I keep forgetting that's an option for us. Alright, I'm seeing something on the quest radar here. Oh, look at what is that big thing? An ogre? Ogres and wolves now have taken up residence? Is that what I'm to understand? That's about to be a very different fight. Okay, so I'm gonna quick save, because ogres are much different than goblins. Spoiler warning, you know. They are just clomping around. Oh, they're gonna see us. Oh, they're gonna see us. Oh, they're gonna see us. Oh, they stopped. Okay. Maybe this is where we get Gwyn. Oh, maybe not. Maybe it's okay. Okay. If I can move them back, I can maybe move Gwyn to like a more advantageous position before the fight starts to get her like in a good shooting zone. But they are just running all around this joint. Let's get Gwyn. I just hope that we don't get too separated. It doesn't look like they're coming over to where our party is, so maybe this is the furthest we can go with the whole party. And then we'll take Gwyn on a little scouting mission. Oh, perfect. They're breaking away. They're breaking away. Get up here. Gwyn, go. Go. Can you get up here, Gwyn? Look at you go. Oh, man. If you can get up on this. Oh, if you can get up on this. Ooh, look at this stealth mission. Dun, 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 dun. Perfect, Gwyn. Oh, baby. I love it. Alright, so now, if we cast a spell, Hunter's Mark, I should be able to place it on you. Nice. Nice. It's exactly what we wanted. Wanted to start the fight with our bonus in place. Spritz some what? Miss? Is that what that icon says? Miss? Please don't tell Gwyn to miss. I mean, if it's like a miss like miss, but if it's a miss like miss, that's not what. Oh, nice. Wow. I guess I have to change my prescription because that looks like straight up miss to me. All right, so let's start this with a nice. Okay. Ogre obviously has a lot of health, but at least it'll take a while for it to get there. Korug, what is this? Oh, this is probably like the I'm being seen zone. So if I move over here, yeah, because they don't know that the rest of the party is here yet. So if I move over here, Nice. I can actually probably take the dodge action again. And then see what the rest of the party does. The enemy party, I should say. Alright. Nice. Goblin tried it. You tried it. Oh, and they're surprised they can't do anything. Oh, this is very good for us. Okay. So then if I move Phasima up here. Yeah, this might be cool. Let's move Phasima up here. I am going to switch her weapon set real quick so she can do her casting animations. And then I'm going to cast spell. I have Guiding Bolt, right? Very nice. Let's place that on this ogre here. Oh! A whiff, even one that was surprised? It's a waste of a spell slot. Alright, well, that's fine, I guess. We still have a lot of fight left in us. But that would have been really nice, especially with Gwyn up top. Adraxis. I wish I could give Adraxis a better vantage point. But everyone else kind of has all the good zones taken. If I'm here, do I have a line of sight on anybody? On 2. Okay. Decent enough. Looks like the ogre might have a little bit of cover. Oh, actually, what we can do, I'll move Adraxis here. This is still 2 lines of sight. Let's move Adraxis here, but with his spell, we can actually cast Blur, which will be good for him. That kind of saved his life last time fighting all of those Sorax. So we'll end the turn. Go back into the main phase. Alright, so now we're back on Gwyn. Let's get these arrows and just keep pumping them into this ogre. It would have been really nice if we had the advantage from Guiding Bolt. But, you know, that's a decent chunk of damage. Could have gotten higher rolls. But I'm not mad about it. Ogre's almost half health at this point. Alright, now Korug should be able to run right up on this guy. I mean, yeah, that's Korug style, right? Korug's not going to be quiet about it. Korug's going to rage. Korug is going to go reckless. Korug is going to get right up in front of this ogre. Barbarian style. And swing away. Nice. That ogre is so... Why is there's shadows just clutched to its form? It's not a magical effect. It's just like the particle effects of the lighting are so weird. End turn. So, this thing's still trying to hit Gwyn, which is fine because it's not moving. It can't have a good shot there. This may hurt. Oof. Actually... Wait, was that 1 point of damage? How... Oh! Wow, yes, so I forgot. Korug has Path of the Stone Barbarian, which is new to this game, which gives him temporary hit points each turn. So whatever damage he takes because he's raged gets halved, and then has to go through the temporary hit points first. So out of all of that damage, he only suffered 1 point of it, which is exactly what we want out of the lead tank Barbarian. Okay, so this thing can't be long for this world, right? It's gotta be close to dead. It's not actually as close as I'd like it to be. But we still don't need any healing potions or spells. Maybe I could bless. I don't really know who's with... No, I think 6 range is far. I should have blessed to start the fight. Mental note, bless does not have a really wide range, so start fights with bless and then worry about attack rolls. That is something I should burn into my memory folds here. But we'll try Sacred Guiding Bolt, one more time. Just because it would be really advantageous to get that on this target. And hopefully it lands. Nice. That's what we wanted.
Of course you've been detected.
Of course you've been detected. But that's fine. What is this thing up here, by the way? a cutthroat. Ooh. Okay. That was not negligible damage, but Gwyn's still in the green. Then we have the Shadow Wolf. Okay, so Adraxis needs to maybe help out. We got line of sight on 2 enemies here. So let's move over here. And let's actually... I think now we can twin. We can comfortably twin spell now. Cast spell. Or I could go Firebolt. Or not Firebolt. Fire Ray, Rays of Flame. I don't really know how many enemies are going to be in this because this is a side quest. So, you know, I don't know if I should be conserving my resources or just burning through them. Twin. Well, here's the thing, Mochi. If I twin Firebolt, I hit 2 targets. But if I Scorching Ray, I can fire 3 beams. So, you know, I get 1 more shot. Actually, you know what? I think I will do that. I think I'm gonna Scorching Ray, because the ogre's almost dead, but the wolf has a bit more health. So, Fire Ray Cyrus. Is that supposed to be like I wanted to say Billy Ray Cyrus. That's not his name, is it? Billy Ray? Someone? I'm gonna put 1 fire on him. Yeah, is it Billy Ray Cyrus? Okay. I was like, I was wondering if I was getting the middle name wrong. Okay, Fire Ray Cyrus, Billy Ray Cyrus. That's obviously his brother who did not make it to the music industry and now is a carnival performer who does like fire swallowing bits, is Fire Ray Cyrus. That's my personal headcanon. Let's put 2 other fire bolts on the wolf and see where that gets us. Wow, all of them were hits actually, which is a tremendous success for us. The ogre is still alive, unfortunately, but oh no. Okay, maybe I should have. Exactly, I knew you knew him. Yeah, we performed in the same traveling circles many moons ago. Oh, Korug. Oh, you poor thing. You are surrounded. Okay. So what this means is we need to probably end this ogre's life very soon. So hopefully this will be the last shot that we need. Yeah, that has to be it. Nice. That's what we want to see. Let's actually move the mark to one of these goblins because they're the only enemies that have ranged attacks, which means they're kind of the only contest that Gwyn has. So let's go there. Oh yeah, I put the dragon in the chat so you can like do little dragon emotes. That's cute. Thank you for noticing. Still looking at the community emotes. I have unless Ailing, I know Ailing mentioned maybe they'd like to do it, but I don't want to put that pressure on them. Otherwise, I will. I'm looking at a current artist, but will be a little chunk of change. So maybe next paycheck, we'll see. Beanie Baby. Yeah, we need to rename the Dragon Beans. It's so on brand for stream. I never really realized that the stream would have a strong beans sub-theme, but I mean, who can foresee these things when you first start out? No one, really. Alright, so let's attack. Alright, we don't know... Oh! I actually am going to turn off my performance mode because I don't know what the dragon breeding thing does. Whoa! You just changed its vibe. You just changed its look from what I can see. Oh, it's like blue now. Interesting. All right. A big change for beans. Now I got to put myself back into performance mode before my computer melts. But look at that. Yeah, look, you can change their appearance. You can do a whole bunch of fun stuff. It's the Mochi brand. Yeah, that coloration does speak more Mochi to me. All right. Back to trying to murder these things. I feel like the wolf has less health, so maybe that's the one we shoot for attack.
More
okay.
coming your way.
Still alive, but you know, not worse for wear at the very least. Okay, this thing's gonna shoot Gwyn.
Oh!
Ooh. Oh! Broke our concentration on Hunter's Mark. Gah, that's not great. Alright, let's move. Can we get Phasima within range of Healing Word? Because it seems like that's what we're gonna need for Gwyn. Let's go to bonus action. Upcast at a higher level. Are you in range, Gwyn? Gwyn's really high up. No, unfortunately. Okay, what if we dashed? Where can we get on a dash? Here. This may be enough. Yeah, that's enough to reach Gwyn next turn. I think that's what we do. And that'll get us closer into melee to help Korug as well. So let's go here. And switch our weapon in case we need to. And oh wait, can I now? Now I, ooh. No way. I planned it that way. I knew that's how it was gonna work out. I planned it that way. So don't worry, stream. I had everyone's best interest at heart the whole time. I knew that's how that turn was gonna go.
Thanks.
We got a heal going on. Oh, that was a big fat heal from Phasima. That's great. Okay, so enter. Oh, and we're back to the Gobos. And just immediately undid that 8 points of healing that I gave her. Which, I mean, otherwise, I guess, would have been dead, so that's preferable. Alright, so now, let's go back to Draxus. We have... What do we got? What do we got? What do we got? We got... What do we have in range in terms of this spell? I could twin it. If I twin it, that means I could hit... both of the... do you have line of sight on the goblin, by the way? You do. Interesting. Attack the target with advantage. Interesting. What if we do that? What if we put one on the goblin and one on the wolf? And let's see what happens. Oh, you rolled a...
Say silent.
A 1 for the damage on the wolf. Otherwise, that would have been probably a KO. That's unfortunate. But, you know, it's never easy when you're doing hero's work. And, alright, Korug is still doing good. Alright, so now this is going to be a pretty important turn, I feel like, for Gwyn. So cast spell, bonus action. Let's put the Hunter's Mark on this goblin.
Natura Divo Malmis.
And let's actually, hopefully, I don't know how much health these cutthroats have, but I would love to put it down. Okay, more health than I anticipated, to be honest. But we can get behind cover, which should at least help her avoid some stray fire, and end turn. Korug has to finish off this wolf, I feel like. There can't be much left. Oh, Korug! That was not the time to roll under a 6 for both of your attack rolls. God, okay. Let's go back here. What do we got? What do we got? Phasima. I could heal Gwyn again, or I could just try to end the wolf. If I move here, let's try to end the wolf. Otherwise, it might get another attack. And a miss. Grand. We can still offer healing. However, let's see. Oh, no, back. No, we can't. I'm out of range now. I should have considered that. That was an unintended consequence of that action. End turn. Alright, let's see what happens. Okay, resist the damage.
You're still in the fight, my friend.
Okay, Korug's taking some heat. Still has plenty of health, though. That barbarian health pool just not quitting. Let's now go to Traxxas again. This is exactly what happened last time, though. Twin spell, one here. I'm gonna put one on the goblin, and hopefully, oh, and he has Hunter's Mark, so hopefully we can end and get that back. That would be ideal.
Evil Malmis. Victory is mine.
Is that 2 dead? No, just the 1 dead. But that is Hunter's Mark returned to us, which is ideally what we wanted. So, end turn. You're going to attack again. Korug's got plenty of health to spare, though. Physical damage against the Stone Barbarian is not the way to go. No one's told them yet. Okay, so we do have this again. If I move... Where can Gwyn go? Can Gwyn go anywhere that offers her a better vantage point against this archer? Unfortunately, not really. He's way up here, huh? What if I dash? Where can I get on a dash? I could start moving up. Maybe this is the way to be, and that way next turn I can still shoot and have full cover. Let's do that. Go in on her acrobatics mission. Okay, she's in position, and I can actually still use my bonus action. Bonus action, Sean Connery. I can use my bonus action to put yes, the bonus action on the goblin. Yes. All right, so let's do that, and we are gonna end turn. We are looking pretty good, despite the fact that Gwyn is in critical health. Korug has got to put an end to someone, but we have so many turns before the wolf goes that it feels like a waste to use his big attack on the wolf. So, we named the dog... we named the dog Indiana. You know what? Maybe it was because I watched that Indiana Jones marathon over the holidays. Maybe that's why I have Sean Connery's voice on the brain. Okay.
No quarter given.
We gotta put some points on the big boy. And then end turn. Fasima. This is your moment to shine, baby girl. This is where you kill this wolf right now. This is where you kill the wolf, and you miss. You actually don't do that. You whiff that, which is you know, really not what we had talked about in practice. But let's move up here. We'll throw a healing word on Gwyn.
Hakri Evo.
And we'll get a nice we'll get a nice shot of someone's butt while that is happening. And now we can, I think, comfortably end turn. Okay. Okay, that's what we wanted. We want to get to behind cover. So far.
Stay with us.
Why is that? What just happened? Oh, okay. I thought they just KO'd Korug. They did not. How much damage? Oh, okay. It was a critical hit, and then the wolf makes a strength check to butt shot sponsored by Mochi Bean. What, like that's your brand? Is just butt shots from butt shots by Mochi Bean. Have you ever wanted to know how beautiful your butt is? Butt shots by Mochi Bean. Yeah, critical hit on Korug, which is rather unfortunate. And then also Korug is a barbarian with rage on, but managed to fail the strength check, which means he's now prone, which is not great if the enemies get more attacks before he goes. So hopefully we can do something to counteract that chain of events before it happens that way. We shall see. But for the moment, we are going to we gotta put an end to this stupid wolf. It's been around for too many turns. I guess I could twin, why not? But it's just been around for too long. It's dodged like 3 attacks at this point. And proceed.
Solasta, evil Malmis. Only the last blow matters.
Nice. And missed. Missed on both. Missed triumphantly on all of them. We love that for us. That's exactly what we wanted. Guys, you were starting off real strong this fight. You were making some pretty big plays, and you have just slowly but surely, as I... My computer just died, unfortunately. Not my main computer, luckily, but the laptop that I was running stream by. Okay, it's back alive. Alright, so now we're back with Gwyn. Who is Hunter's Mark on, if anyone? Is on the Goblin, right? I thought the wolf was dead already. No, unfortunately. Well, the previous round of wolves that we fought outside were dead, but this one apparently has decided to stick around for a little bit longer. So we are going to put some points on the board for this guy. Oh, wait, but we can move first. We can move first. We should move first, is what we should do. Because... Oh no, but maybe we don't get a good shot position. Maybe this is the best shot that we have, to be honest. Which isn't ideal, but maybe it's what we got. Let's throw an attack roll and see what happens. Okay, I mean, hey, points on the board. I didn't expect it, but points on the board. And then I'm gonna change one thing over here. Yeah, okay, nice. And I'm gonna end turn. Let's see what we got here. Okay, so we're back to Koru. Koru can stand as a... I'm gonna honestly just keep... oh, wow, I did not realize how low his health had gotten. It's okay, Fasima has a turn. Fasima has a turn. Reckless attack. The ogre. Alright, points on the board, points on the board. End turn. Let's have Fasima cast a spell. Oh, no. Do you not have another healing spell handy? Oh, wow, I forgot that she has Channel Divinity options. Gives me advantage on the first... Okay, interesting. It's not really helpful in this moment. I do have a Scroll of Cure Wounds, which I will use on Karuk. Plan that ahead of time. Don't you worry. And then end turn. Back to you. You were gonna miss. Thank you very much. Okay. These last few enemies have been so tremendously resilient. They've dodged nearly every attack. I have no idea how. We're gonna cast a spell. We're going to firebolt. We're gonna finish up. I've said this every single time, but this is the turn where we finish off the wolf. This is actually. I wonder. Could I move? Ooh, I could. But will that? Will that make a difference, I wonder? Maybe. Let's do it. Maybe, if anything, just a lucky charm. Slightly move our position. Cast a spell. Firebolt. Here. Maybe it'll be enough to give us a little edge. You did... It had 2 points of health, and you did 1 point of damage. I mean, you hit, so I can't be mad, but that was absolutely the worst result we could have asked for. And then you have advantage. It's alright, you're still hanging on. Gosh. 7 rounds. I did not expect this one fight to go 7 rounds. We're gonna put an attack on this goblin. We'll hopefully finish it.
Again.
No. That is so much health for a goblin. Far more than I anticipated. We are going... Oh, wait. Bonus action? Oh, did my Hunter's Mark fade? No, it's still Hunter's Marked, right? Yeah, no. I don't want to cast it again. I'm good. And then Korug. What do I do with you? I think actually what I do is I try to end the... Maybe I try to end the Wolfe. Reckless attack on the Wolfe. Maybe Korug's the only one who can put it down at this rate. Okay, puts it down, which is what we want. And let's end the turn. And now Fasima is opened up to do something else. So let's have her cast a spell. I can't, I have to switch hands, cast spell. This ogre cannot have good dexterity, so at least that might hit.
Hakri Evo. Mavis.
Alright. Oh, wait. I lied. It made it. A 15, a -1. It had to succeed a 13. It had a 15 -1, 14. Saves it by 1 point. Gosh. Okay, we're gonna end there. We are going to see what happens. And who's still in? Gwen's still in. Okay. Let's... Sorry. I feel like I'm looking at... I feel like I'm, who's that character in the Matrix who's looking at all the screens? The architect? I feel like I have far too many screens happening right now, but it's what... You know, the life of a stream lord. That's the life we're leading. Okay, perfect. That's what I wanted to see. Let's go... If I move here... Which is kind of dangerously close to the ogre for Adraxis, but at the same time, Adraxis has Blur. Let's cast a spell. Let's go Burning Hands. Or, wait a second. I have another good spell that I've yet to use in this game. Yes, Color Spray. Blinds enemies. Blind would be very good since it's a physical attacker, and Korug is very close to death. Maybe that's what we do. Let's see.
Solasta.
Let's try it.
Minure.
Okay, blinded. Interesting. This could go in a couple of unique ways. Let's see what happens. We're gonna end the turn. We are gonna let the ogre swing.
Deal with it.
I cannot tell how much damage that did. Resistant 6. Okay, so still hit through the blind, which is unfortunate, but Korug still has enough health to push through. Is this enough damage to kill the goblin? I'm hoping. I'm really hoping. If I move here... Huh. Will that cut the defensive bonus? I'm not sure. And I kind of have 1 health left, so I don't want to risk it. I'm just going to shoot. Nice. All right. So now we should be able to cast a spell. Let's put our hunter's mark on the ogre that is blinded. This fight is ours. This fight is ours. The ogre has a shit ton of health, so it's gonna take a little while to chip through. But I don't think there's any way we can lose this one at this point. It's 1 on 4, even if 2 of our party members are critical. So now it's gonna be Korug's turn, and I don't even have to go reckless because now the ogre is blinded, which is a great boon to us. So I'm just gonna swing away. I'm still raging, so I'm just gonna swing away. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. This is exactly what we want to see happening for us. We're gonna end the turn. We're gonna go back to Fasima. Fasima we can actually switch into Spear and Shield now because I'll have advantage as well. See, there we go. This is where it is coming back around. And then we're gonna end turn. And now we're gonna switch to raging against the ogre. Actually, with Adraxis about to cast, should I cast Burning Hands just so I can say, sleep now in the fire? Let's do it. Yeah, why not? Why not? For the lulz, for the stream. Sleep now in the fire!
Solasta.
Also, I think he might have disadvantage on the save. Oh, it didn't kill him. It didn't kill him, but it was good. It was worth it for the meme. And then we're gonna end turn. And it's gonna miss, right? No, still hit through the blind. It was a good roast, yeah, that's true. All right. Oh wait, the ogre's no longer blinded, yeah? Yeah? It's in, yeah, unfortunately. That didn't last as long as I was hoping, but I saved this from one hit at any rate. Let's switch our attack onto this ogre. This should be it. Nice.
One didn't even fight back.
All right. Our ogre knowledge has increased. Our direwolf knowledge has increased. All the things we know. All the things we know. All the things we know. All right, let's claim this loot, and let's find wherever the hell the actual objective in this cave is. Are you gonna pick this up, or you're all just gonna hang out? I mean, I don't mind if you hang out. You deserve it, but ooh, a big old club. I mean, we're gonna loot all because we're gonna sell it later. Oh, also, Gwen can generate some arrows, which she should do. Every hour, generate 20 arrows. Very cool. That is like an awesome. Oh, that's such an awesome thing. We never have to worry about. Oh wait, that's a level up symbol, gang. The party just hit level 4, which is perfect. Exactly what I wanted. I wanted to finish this quest at level 3 and then be level 4 to do the next quest. So we are exactly on point for where we want to be timeline-wise. So let's actually go to our inventory because I can put those arrows right in her ammunition slot. Awesome. Awesome. Okay. So now, is this one of those games where if you level up mid-dungeon, you like, you know, you get a bunch of bonuses? Let's find out. Let's start with our boy Korug, because he is the himbo mascot of the stream. Inventory, level up. Oh, or wait. Perhaps, and I could be misremembering this, I might not be able to do this until a long rest. That may be how it works for characters ready level. Yeah, take a long rest. So we have to wait a little bit, which is fine. Maybe we'll get one by the time we finish this dungeon. But, okay. This apparently... Wait, what is this? Open or close this door. There's a door here? Of what kind? A painted hide. Oh, that was our objective. To find the goblin culture. Okay, I guess that was the goblin culture. Was a piece of painted hide. Okay. I'm not mad about it. That just completed our objective. Side quest, I guess, right? All right, so fine, cool. That means we can switch our objective now. Let's see, return to quest board. So we're not going to return yet. We're still out on the field, which means we can go to the Sorak Relic and begin to track that quest. Because by the time we head back out onto the world map, we should level up and then be level 4 to be able to do the rest. So let's also, yeah, let's find our way out of the darkness. Okay, here we go. This is where I want to be. Let's move our way, because I don't think we can fast travel unless we're at the fast travel point. Oh, no, I can. Wow, new knowledge unlocked. New game knowledge unlocked. I can fast travel. I'm assuming at least enemies are not nearby. That's usually the stipulation. Okay, side quest turned in. We're level 3, about to be level 4, which means if I set my quest tracker to... Oh, wait a second. Is the quest in the same zone? It may be. Because the original Sorak fight was in the same... Kerlem! Yeah, that was the... Interesting, okay. So I was a bit preemptive about leaving this place, but that's actually fine. Because this will put us back at the front of the gate, which is closer to the castle anyway. But hey, look at how good at games I am. I put both of our objectives in the same zone, totally on purpose. Although, is this about to be where I truly prove that I am bad at games? if I go to the world map again, even though I've just exited the world map, and can I trigger a long rest? Because if I can trigger a long rest on the world map, that means I can trigger a level up. Let's try it. There's no reason not to try it. We're right here. Yes. Because it would be nice to be able to do the quest a level higher. Oh, no, wait. This is the quest we have to be level 4 for, so this would be exactly where we want to do it. What if we find menu journal fresh? If I move, let's see, if I go to the Moncolin Ruin. Oh yeah, feed that dragon. He's a hungry boy. Beans needs to eat. Chant it. Beans needs to eat. Let's move here. Let's move to the Moncolin Ruin. Start traveling. It gives us one long rest between the locations. Yep. Starts to rest. Is there going to be an ambush? Perfect. Here's the level up screen that we wanted to see. Yeah. Mochi Bean, if you specifically... Oh, did you feed Bean a taco? Yeah, specifically if you feed Bean a taco. That's a little secret Easter egg I put in in the dragon for the chat. You've discovered it. You're the first to discover it. But yeah, he speaks Spanish. Let's go to level up. Ooh, look at that. Look at that nice stack of hit points here. 45. Okay, so now we have an ability score. Oh, or I can choose a feat. I wonder, are the feats different because there's like, you know, homebrew stuff? Let's take a look. If I go to next, what do I have here? What's Blessing of the Elements? You need to check fire, cold, each reaction become resistant. Okay, interesting. There's a lot, actually. Yeah, some of these are definitely not inherent to 5th edition. Some of these are definitely just new. Which is cool. Creative, am I right? Okay, so these are all the bonus to saves. Cloak and Dagger. After you hit an enemy, a light weapon. Okay, that's like a 2-weapon feat, which isn't quite Korug's thing. And gain +1 to con. Interesting. Oh, hard to kill. Advantage on death saving throws. Knowing Korug, he might actually need this. Because he was very close to dying. Sturdiness of the Tundra. Is there one that gives... He pretty much needs strength bonuses, is kind of his thing. Lockbreaker, Hauler. Is there one that gives increased strength by 1 and carrying capacity is doubled? Korug is kind of our our pack mule, for better or worse. He's the one who ends up carrying nearly everything. That may be enough. That may be a good get. Oh man. There are so many options. I apologize, stream, because I just found a character upgrade screen, and that means that is going to be where all of my brain power goes. Constitution, that's like the tough feat. Forestalling strength. When you wield a 2-handed weapon, you gain an AC. That's kind of cool. Because Korug's thing is wielding the double-bladed battle axe, and he's kind of our off-tank, so having a +1 to AC is not, like, terrible. That is an interesting bonus. Is it enough to be better than a +2 to strength? I don't know. That is kind of the... What is the Might of the Iron Legion? Because that has the word might in it. +1 strength, maximum of 20. Gain proficiency in heavy armor. That actually might be really good for Phasima. Because Phasima could use an extra... Actually, yeah, what if I cancel? Because Phasima could benefit from having some heavy armor. Let's take a look at her stuff. Bonus feat. She's at 14 strength. What would that look like for you, Phasima? Okay. Next. Might of the Iron Legion. Oh. I just clicked it without reading. Previous? Yeah, there we go. Bonus feat, next. Might of the Iron Legion. +1 to strength, maximum of 20. You gain proficiency with heavy armor, great swords and battle axes, and swords. I think this might be good for Fasima. Because he's the ultimate boy. Who, Korug? Korug is the ultimate boy. He's the ultimate goodest boy. Yeah, I think Fasima's gonna get the heavy armor proficiency because she's our main healer. She's also kind of our off-tank when Korug is in the fray. And the +1 strength isn't amazing, but also she is a strength-based attacker. So I think we're gonna go with that for Fasima. Oh, and she gets in select new spells or cantrips to learn. What can she learn? Targets get lit up. Interesting. Shine. Enemy can see resistance. Grant ally a one-time bonus to saving throws. I think that's probably the most valuable take there. Finish. And then prepare spells. Oh, she'll be able to prepare an extra spell, no? Ooh, spiritual weapon. That's a pretty good get. So we have Cure Wounds, Bless, which is always great. Detect Magic. Can I remember? Inflict Wounds, yeah, let's not do Inflict Wounds. Let's do... Ooh, okay. Shield of Faith or Spiritual Weapon. Spiritual Weapon, right? Spiritual Weapon is so good. Is this concentration, by the way? No? I don't see it. Bonus action. Yeah, Spiritual Weapon is too good not to take, I think. Alright, so that's Fasima down. Let's do Gwyn next. Get some more hit points. I kind of feel like I'm going to look at the feats one more time. Just in case. Next. There has to be one... Melting Touch, Raising Shield, powerful cantrip. That might be good for... Ooh! For, Adraxis, because he's always twin casting Firebolt. Twin Blade. Are you about to get dual wielding? No, not a primary dual attacker. Uncanny Accuracy. +1 dex. You ignore half and 3 ranged cover with your ranged attacks. Oof. Fighting through cover is pretty good. It kind of sucks that I won't get that extra little bit of accuracy and damage from the +2 dex, but it may be worth it. What's Eager for Battle? Ooh, interesting though. +1 dex, advantage on initiative rolls. I kind of like that as well. Maybe for a future take for her. Yeah, this game does change a lot of the feats, which is interesting. It does give you... Ooh, you can move 2 extra cells of speed and gain a +1 to dex. Yeah, these are a lot of new feats, actually. Oof. Do I take just the straight +2 to dex and increase all of my accuracy and damage? Or do I negate half and 3/4 cover? I feel like we're always kind of fighting through cover. We're using that a lot in terms of these fights. I'm gonna take it. Uncanny Accuracy, why not? And then what do I get? Spell new cantrips to learn. Unlearn spell. I don't want to unlearn anything. I like all of these spells. Why are you telling me I have to unlearn something? I don't want to. I'm confused. Game? Explain yourself. Alright. Bonus feat. Yes. Uncanny Accuracy. Yes. Next. Oh, Unlearn Spell Ignore. I did not see that. That was my bad. I want these spells. These are all good. Next. Now let's go to Adraxis. Adraxis, I think we're going to take the straight up ability score increase because he's a spellcaster, so he needs his charisma to be as high as it can go to push people past those saves. So we're going to say next on that. Shocking Grasp. Yeah, what was the one that I was like, I wish I had? I had Dazzle or something. I'm going to learn Shocking Grasp. I'm going to unlearn... Wait, it won't let me? I want to unlearn... I can only unlearn leveled spells? Huh. Well then here, wait. Let me ignore that for a second. Let me look at these other spells then. Shadow Armor, Shocking Grasp, Dazzle. What are the other options? Chill Touch. Prevent Healing. Okay, well then maybe instead I take a different damage spell. Just to have an extra damage spell. So then what do we have here? Target up to 3 True Strike. Increase your chance. No. Shadow. Illusory damage to the psychic damage. That's cool. Chill Touch. Prevents healing. I feel like may be beneficial to have. Because you never know. We haven't fought too many enemies. Actually, no, that's a lie. We did fight that cleric, the Sorak cleric that did healing. Which this would have been probably very beneficial against. So let's take Chill Touch. And then we are not going to unlearn any of our current spells. They're all pretty good. But we get to learn a new spell. So what are we going to learn? This is exciting. Spider Climb. We can we can meet the Soraks at their own game and just like climb up all the walls. Magic Missiles, never a bad get. Thunder Wave. See Invisibility, Ray of Enfeeblement. Darkness. A lot of interesting choices. A lot of utility choices. Which isn't necessarily a bad thing. Charm Person. Makes an ally of an enemy. Huh. That's interesting. An ally of an enemy. That might be a cool thing to have in our back pocket. A little mind control spell. That's tempting. Because darkness is a cool effect, but like, I mean, yeah, you can make people harder to hit you, but what's more interesting, being harder to hit or having the enemy hit your other enemies, right? Like, I feel like that's a much better thing. Ray of Enfeeblement. Does that do damage? No, it just provides the weakened condition. I think I want to do Charm Person. I think I want to do some mind control stuff. I feel like that might be good for us. And I'm going to say next. So that means the final thing is Korug. We're right back where we started. But I just don't know if I want to give him a... what do you call it? A straight up strength buff? I mean, yeah, right? It's Korug. What else would Korug want but to be the strongest? Like, right? The only other thing I want to see... the one where it increases our carrying capacity is tempting for me personally because Korug does. He needs to be the strongest boy. Because Korug does end up carrying so much for us. But I mean, yeah, maybe just max out strength anyway. Because if I give him points of strength, I'm assuming that's going to increase his carrying capacity anyway. It just won't double, you know? Maybe I just go straight strength. But I want to make a mental note of some of the better... Forestalling strength, I think, is definitely going to eventually be on Korug. Because that is a really interesting way to get a AC buff. It's just if I'm carrying my two-handed axe, which he's normally is, I get an AC buff. And that's pretty rare for barbarians because they don't typically wear AC. which is actually just a very cool bit of design. Like, that is a cool feat that, like, I feel like in a 5e campaign that I'm running, or like, I mean, I'm currently running one right now for stream, although we don't know if it'll be the 5e system later on. But like, I feel like I could take some of these feats and like use them in a 5e game and be like, this works, this is cool. And forestalling strength is definitely a niche that I think is not, what's the word? It's a niche that is needed in the 5th edition rule set that they don't really have a mechanic for. So forestalling strength is like a great, you know, beg, borrow, and steal from this back into 5th edition. Which is cool. This is why, hey, if there's a reason as to why the OGL, the Open Game License, is a cool thing that should be talked about, here it is right here. This game would not exist if, like, concepts like the OGL were not allowed to be a thing. And the fact that they've made some really cool subclasses, some really cool feats, some really cool spells, all because they have access to the OGL. Like, if you needed a reason to get behind, you know, empowering the D&D community for fighting for the OGL, here it is right here. I would, like, forestalling strength is really awesome. Oh, what's follow-up strike? When you use the attack action with a two-handed weapon, you can use a bonus action to make a fast melee attack to follow up, dealing an additional. That's cool. I would pick that up for Korug as well. They're probably right next to each other because they're both two-handed weapon fighter feats. Also, I feel like canonically speaking, there will be a point at some time where I give Korug hard to kill, just because he was the he was the only one so far to come so close to death that we nearly had to stop stream to talk about it. But pretty cool, pretty cool. For now, though, I think he has to be the strongest boy, and the strongest boy means giving him just straight strength buffs. So we're gonna pop both of those into strength and finish. All right, that should, oh, and then I do have to prepare my spells for, but that should, I want all the same. I don't really want to change anything, I don't think. Detect magic. Domain. Yeah, I don't want to change anything. I'm good, thank you though. Thanks for offering. And close. Which means now we should be able to turn our heels back to Kerlem. I think it's going, right? Why are we just stuck in limbo? Can we resume? There we go. I'm like, why? I'm like, I know I'm doing something wrong here. I just don't know what. Okay. So that was a very exciting camping trip that we all took. But now, let me double check if this is the quest location or the place that we just came from was the quest location. And then we'll be level 4, doing the level 4 quest, which is what we want it to be. Then we can go back to town, turn in our bonuses, and then head on to story mode. Journal. Find the Sorak relic. Oh, so we're going to be fighting Sorax again, which canonically for us has been a time to be had. The Sorakoth have attacked an outpost in Kerlem in the marches. They must have left traces. Bring back any equipment of Sorakoth origin, which I'm going to check my map. Oh, wait. There's like NPCs here now. What is this? Because before when we were here, this was all enemies. Huh. Okay. Let's see what's happening before we leave. Oh, and look, and there's a long rest place for us here. This is fun. Look at us. Our actions having consequences throughout the world, which are positive. We're being heroes. We're doing the hero thing. You know, good for us. I don't care what they say about us. We're pretty good at this hero stuff. Yeah, let's see. I mean, this looks like a faction we don't really care about.
Friends.
Oh, that's all you're gonna... Oh, wait, you are a merchant. Okay, what are you selling? Oh, recipes. Enchanted weapon recipes, it looks like. Definitely kind of out of our realm of expertise right now. But maybe one day. Raymond Blake.
Good to see you, deputies.
Good to see you, deputies. We also had some... There was something on our maps that was telling us there was like a basket that we could check out. Wait, what's this? Oh, is it a job board? Yeah, it is. Oh, this is... Oh! That's the scavengers doing their scavenger thing. Okay. This is all making sense. Slowly but surely, like boomerang, it's all coming back to you. Yeah, look, there's a basket of unknown contents here. Is there like loot we left behind? Let's check it out. Yes, Mochi, the people are happy. We've done it. We will continue to do it in service of the world of Solasta. Okay. I mean, that looks like pretty good loot. A lot of crafting ingredients. And then let's take a look over here. This one's like on a... Oh, whoa. Whoa, did it like reveal? Huh, interesting. It revealed a lot of the stuff that we hadn't seen before, I guess. Crown room, trap. I mean, we're not gonna we're not gonna get into it this time. All right, all of these. Yeah, let's get up here. Let's try to get this loot. Right up there. And once we loot this place, then we can leave. That was cool. It's good to know that the NPCs are kind of reclaiming the world. And if we need to buy some enchanted item recipes at any rate, we know where to go. Let's pick that up. Nice. A bunch of weapons we probably won't use, but we can always sell them. All right, so yeah. We're out. It's real nice. It was real nice hanging. Y'all are chill. Korug approves. Korug must leave now. Look at me run. Look at me go. What's that meme? I'm fast as fuck, boy. Alright. Let us do this level 4 Sorak quest. Let us... was that to your liking? I'm fast as fuck, boy. I'm fast as fuck. Let's go. Gwynhaleth finds some tasty mushrooms. The party trips balls for the next couple of hours. That's in my travel journal. Mental exercises. I'm so mad that I like when I was recreating, because I made all the characters once, realized I wanted to change some things, and then messed up recreating. Oh, Mochi redeemed you, make me laugh. Thank you. Oh, wait a second. We've just stumbled into some creatures. A stained hunter? Just one enemy? That must mean it's kind of a strong enemy, right? A stained hunter. Okay, well, we're gonna start it. Thank you, Mochi. I'm here to entertain you. What am I if not the jester? Am I if not the comedian? The Shards of Stain. Ugh, that doesn't sit right, the Shards of Stain. Oh yeah, look at these water effects. Look at these all the way turned down water effects. looking so good. Alright, where is this hunter, by the way? Is that you over here? Moist, yeah. These effects are making everyone moist. Alright, so what we do, once again, we realize now that we're going to be taking long rests after pretty much every encounter with, on the wilds. So yeah, let's just go for broke. Let's go for broke. Let's move here. Let's switch the hand motion. Also, I'm a little confused because in my inventory, this is another thing that I did off stream. It asked me if I wanted to mark my shield with the symbol of my god, so that I did not have to use certain types of components for spellcasting. So I thought that I had done that, and that I was going to be able to keep my spear on all the time, but that doesn't seem to be the case, because I still have to take off my spear to cast spells. So I'm actually not quite sure what kind of component it replaces, because it hasn't changed my spellcasting repertoire whatsoever. But hopefully... Nice. Just throwing a bolt of magic straight into the hillside. Exactly what we wanted to do. Korug's gonna dash. Because Korug likes to get into trouble. How far can we get on this dash, Korug? Not as far as I would have liked to have gone, but hopefully... rain time. I got rain, but no moist. Wait, rain time? Is that something I did? I don't know. I don't have a emote for rain time. Rain Man. I'm gonna go into bonus action rage. Hopefully I draw some fire, and then turn. Then Gwyn. Gwyn has got, look at this speed, baby. Look at this movement speed. Oh, we can get up here. Yo, that's kind of sick. I like having this high vantage point for her. Can she still? Oh, it's a different emote. Got you. Where is your, why? Oh, no, there's no way that's out of range for your longbow, Gwyn. Why don't I have a line of sight marker from here? Really? Yeah, interesting. I would have thought for sure I would have still had line of sight. Well, let's see. Line of sight there, line of sight here. Yeah, let's just, oh wait, how about up here? Any chance? Interesting. You would think. I use better TV and Frank. Oh, gotcha. I mean, hopefully the new emotes I'll be adding to stream will be fun, and you'll like to share those around too. I have some ideas. I mean, I've already posted most of them in the Discord. Which, by the way, if you're not on the Discord, join the Discord. We talk about fun stuff, trade art, memes. Hopefully, it'll be a community page for playing role-playing games soon. The target is too far away to be perceived. Although it gave me the option to attack initially. Interesting. Okay, I guess I'll just hide for now. Do I have line of sight for Hunter's Mark? On Fridays we do group therapy. Listen, I just had my therapist message me and was like, hey, just so you know, I'm no longer taking like X, Y, and Z insurances because it's too difficult. Like literally it's like too much paperwork, which I feel on one degree I get, but on the other side of it, I'm like, I mean, but isn't that kind of also your job is to do that paperwork? I don't know. So I don't know. I'm gonna have to look into if I can still stay with them for coverage, because I feel like every time I find a therapist that I like, and I'm like, cool, we're gonna stick this one out, something changes, and I'm just so over having to always find a new therapist, right? When I'm like, yeah, this is a good get. Because I don't know, he's a fun guy. All right. So we know once again we're pretty much gonna go for bro. And thank you for saying no, Big Sad Moshi. I'm sure it'll work out. We have a pretty good rapport, so maybe he'll, you know, the way that the email was sounded, it did seem like, you know, he wasn't gonna leave anybody in the lurch. That did want to, you know, make sure people were gonna be cared for. So I don't doubt that we'll be able to reach some sort of agreement, but you know. And everyone, hey, speaking of therapy, you know, take care of your mental health. It's your brain. I mean, your brain and your body is the only one that we get, presumably, that we know of in this lifetime. So take care of it. And I support you in case you're trying to currently look for a mental health support specialist, because take it from me, who's lived in the city, New York City, which is a very expensive city for all things, including therapy. 10 years, I don't know how many therapists, because things always change. So I know it's hard, and it can be discouraging, and you'll, like, stop doing it for a little while because X, Y, and Z, I understand. But, you know, take care of yourself. You're important. I finally got a new one that is good, because the old one... Yeah, everyone has that story about, like, you know, their therapist. I mean, here's what I'll say. I've never hated a therapist that I've had. Hate's a strong word. I don't think I hate anyone or anything. I've not liked some therapists that I've had. And I remember, like, this one lady I had was, like, very sweet, but I felt like every time that we had a session, it would mostly be, like, her telling me an anecdotal story about her life, and sometimes the same story multiple times. And I'm like, I don't think this is quite landing with the effect that you think it is. but she was nice. All right. I'm going to pump all of these rays into this big guy and see what happens. Okay, points on the board. This thing has a lot of hit points, which I guess I should have assumed, given that it is the only enemy currently in the combat. So we will end turn and see what it does. Oh, so it's got a ranged attack. And it has hit, multiple ranged attacks. Okay. And Adraxis is now almost dead. So we've learned a lot in that very short amount of time. Alright, we're going to cast a spell. We are going to cast Bless. Am I able to get... I said I was going to cast Bless at the beginning of the fight last time, and then I didn't do it. Because I need to be better. Do I have... I don't have range on you. I have range on you. Alright, let's cast it on the party members that we can. 1, 2, 3. Alright, we got some blessings going on. Let's, and then let's move up. Once again, hopefully to draw some fire. And we will end turn. Okay. Korug is going to do what Korug does best. Going to get up in the front. Oh, my rage went away. Because he didn't attack me. That's alright. Rage. I still have enough rage rounds to get through this fight. Reckless attack. Swing in for big damage. Alright. Yeah, this thing has a lot of health. What is a... Well, I guess a Badlands Hunter's pretty generic. Could be any faction, really. And then Gwyn. So Gwyn, let's move you up. Do you have line of sight from here? It says you do. But that's what we thought last time. Let's see what happens. Let's move up. Let's... Bonus action. Hunter's Mark. Paint the target. Yeah, we do. Alright, we're good.
Of course you've been detected.
And now we're going to attack. Which, because the has less health now, Colossus Slayer should trigger, which means I'll get bonus damage if I hit. Ooh, that might not be enough. Oh, but it is. Decent chunk of hit. Alright, good job, Gwyn. That's what we like to see. End turn. Adraxis actually needs to take some defensive maneuvers right now, because he's almost dead. So let's cast a spell. Let's put on Blur. Let's... Can I find some cover nearby? Maybe down here? No, actually. I don't want to, like, go too far out of my way. I guess with Blur, we should have a decent amount of defenses on us. Let's go behind this rock. See what happens. Just didn't feel a connection at all. I'm glad you... Yeah, I mean, it's really important to have a you know, to find the therapist or any you know, counselor, any professional that you connect with. That can be tough. But yeah.
Are you still with us?
Whoa, wait, what just happened there? There was a critical hit. That was a weird set of circumstances. There was a critical hit. Well, obviously I'm going to take the okay. There, where are you going to move to, though? Further away, fair enough. There was a critical hit, but it didn't, like, do any damage. Cobra the short sword. Oh, tried to do 2 attacks. That's what it was. There was a... Are you still with us? Critical hit. How much damage? 8. Okay, so not a lot of damage. I was going crazy for a second there. Alright, so let's... What do we want to do here with... Now that I have a bonus to my hit, I might want to try to do Guiding Bolt again. Guiding Bolt, you know what, let's upcast it. No, let's regular cast it. We'll keep the upcast for heals.
That's better.
A critical miss. I don't know why they give you like the awesome kill cams if you're gonna crit miss. That feels like such a like a dick move. Like they know you're not gonna get it and they just want to tempt you with it. Oh, is this within attack range? It's hard to tell. No, huh? Darn. Oh wait, it is if I switch weapons. Yeah, you thought you can get away from Korug, huh? Thought you could do it. Wait, why can't I throw out my javelin? Wait, that's the whole reason why I put the javelin in his inventory slot. Was so that he could throw it. I don't understand. Just attack an enemy with this weapon, primed battle axe. No, I want to use the, Wow. Alright. I don't know why I can't switch that out. That's unfortunate. Well, I guess I'll just ready an action. Use your currently equipped. I guess it has to be in the main hand. Yo, one thing I really need to do is find a dentist, but I'm terrified of them. Funny story. This past year, 2022, I made myself a promise. I was like, you know, you've been living on your own for how many years? You pretty much only go to the dentist or like the doctors when you go back home because it's like easier and like you know where all of the doctors situated stuff. And I was like, no, that's wild. I can't keep doing that. I have to like find places where I currently live that will be able to facilitate my medical needs. And this just goes to show how little I know about my healthcare insurance options and like what needs to be done. Because like I felt like I gave like all the paperwork that I needed. I got most of stuff done. I got physicals done, things I wanted done. But when it came time to like my dentist appointment, they were like, oh yeah, like this insurance you gave us is like not what we need. And I'm like, well, this is all that I think that I have. And they're like, no, you need some other forms. So then I like go to my job through like my insurance health provider, and it turns out that because we switched health insurance providers, that means to switch our dental benefits cards, but like they didn't ship them out yet because it's the 2023 changeover. And I was like, but I already have the appointment. And they're like, well, you can't use the card yet. So I have to wait until I get this new dental registry card, which, I mean, like, is annoying, but at least I know that I will be getting it and that I will be taking responsibility for myself. But yeah, this is the stream where I'm just telling everyone to take care of themselves. Hey, you there. After you after you find the therapist that you really like, make sure you go to the dentist and you get your physical and your checkups. It's all important. Man, this sucks. I made that whole loadout just so we could use this javelin. Whatever. I will just end turn, I guess. I'll take the dodge action in case he wants to attack me. Why not? End turn. And now Gwyn, we're gonna move Gwyn up. And we are going to do an attack. Let's put that on our hunter friend. Still has Hunter's Mark on them, so we're still going to be hitting for some pretty big damage. Or, oh, okay. I thought it was only 2 rolls. Just 3 rolls. The 1 was not that impressive, but, I mean, that's with any die roll. Alright, now that Adraxis, let's cast spell, Firebolt. No, we're not going to twin it. There's really no reason. There's only one enemy. This is going to be a hit.
Come on, you can do better.
Nope, right into the rock. Great. Okay, all right. But we can move up further, I guess, to give us better vantage for the next shot. End turn. Okay, now I mean, we're going to win this fight. It's just a matter of if anybody takes a... Ooh. Wow, okay. Broke her concentration on that. Oh, this is what I wanted to see. Attack of opportunity. Yes, please. Oh, but a dodge. Okay. Huh. Korug adds a d4 to the attack roll. Oh, because blessed. I was wondering, like, what is it? I was like, opportunity attacks are not d4s. They are straight up d20 rolls. Okay, so actually let's switch to your spear, because now you can just get right up in his face and hopefully give him the old stabberoo. I cast Stab You, level 1 spell slot.
How did I miss?
Well, you tried it. You tried to cast Stab as best you could. And we're gonna go back to Koruk. Okay, this is what we want to see. Koruk's probably gonna end this right here. I have to switch his javelin. That is such a bummer that the main hand is the... Like, why? Switch your equipped weapon to this configuration. Battle axe plus javelin. And yet I still can't throw it. Well, it doesn't matter. I'm just gonna roll up on him. We're gonna roll up. We are gonna go... Oh, you are... Oh, buddy. Oh, buddy. I don't know if you see that you're surrounded on all ends, and one of us happens to be a barbarian. Very sorry about your luck there. Okay. Alright, we're very close. End this. Maybe Gwyn will be the one to finish it. No. This... Oh, I can jump this? Badass! Hell yeah!
Nice
Very
jump.
cool. I mean, it would have been cooler, I guess, if I jumped and then shot, but that was still pretty cool. I just like that there's like an environmental trigger in the map. That's fun. Alright, let's move up. And let's see if I can finish him off. Cast a spell. Firebolt. It would be fitting since he's the one who brought me into critical state here. See if I can't put it away.
Kill them all.
Nice, that's what we wanted. All right. Any interesting loot on you? Nothing? Bummer. All right. An interesting opponent. Oh, but I can long rest here. Yep, that's exactly what I want to do. Get all of our spell slots back and all of our health back. So we can go to the Sorak quest. Yes, I would like to finish my rest, please. I'm feeling very sleepy. I'd like to take my nap now. And then I'd like to continue doing murder. Alrighty. Thank you for everyone who's been sticking around. Thank you for the subs that we got earlier. Thank you for the follows. We're almost forging the follower blade at 113 or 112. So we're close. So if you've been liking the channel so far, I recommend you stick around, throw us a follow, throw us a like, join the Discord. We'd love to see you there.
OT_Fat says, high level 1 inventory.
It uses, wow, the dragon kind of uses the, like the TikTok sound modified voice, right? That does kind of sound like the, like the trending voice that everyone's using. That's not me just making that up. Am I just hearing, yeah, is it creepy? You don't like when Beans talks? Oh, you just think Beans is so cute, and you want Beans to eat tacos, but as soon as Beans speaks, too much for you? How dare. How dare. Alright. Let's check this journal. Sorak Relic. Care Lem. Yeah, that's where we're at. Let's go. I like accented AI voice. Oh, yeah, and look. Quest givers, not Malibu AI. Listen, I can't control... Actually, I don't know, I might be able to change the voice if I go into the settings for Beans, who knows. But, you know, I only have so much power over the forces of the internet. This is cool, look, there's more quest givers who have taken up residence in the keep that we liberated. That's fun. Oh yeah, maybe there's new merchants and stuff. Let's go talk to Bertram. You know what? Last time we were at this castle, though, we had the best NPC of all, which was Daddy Hat. Like, who's gonna out NPC Daddy Hat? Nobody. That's who.
Clear skies, friend.
Clear skies, deputies.
Oh, yo, your face paint is badass.
What's your name?
I'm Bertram.
Good to meet you, Bertram.
Why is Korug like so like I feel like ever since he's put on the crown he's kind of like lost a bit of his surly edge. Now he's like, hello. How do you do, citizen? Like, is the crown getting to his head? Is he like getting kind of self-important?
How's business been since we cleaned up the place?
Not bad. Some folks are starting to explore a little further. Though this Sorak attack still has people nervous. Still, there's been no sign of them since. So, we mostly pretend it didn't happen.
Huh, good for you.
Yeah, we know that a bunch of people got murdered, but we just pretend that didn't happen. Very convenient. Alright, so it doesn't have any quests for me or anything fun. But he truly he's taking his role very seriously as the new appointed monarch of Solasta, or Salad Star. Oh, well, here's a new merchant. Mogo the Poor, general store for adventurers. Yeah, let's go check him out. Mogo the Poor. We'll talk to him. I think that portal right above our heads is where it leads to the Sorak Cave, which is, I think, where we need to go for our Sorak quest. I mean, that would make sense. Sorak Cave, Sorak quest. I'm not a genius, but that makes sense to me. I just want to see if he's selling anything cool. Granted, I probably don't have any money since I bought that magical quiver, so it's not like I... See if they have Salad Star t-shirts. I mean, I can make Salad Star t-shirts and put them in the merch store. Let's see here. Hello, yes, would you like to... Yes, I would like you to talk to you about your wares, please. Why are you not opening your inventory for me? Oh, Korug had to be in the right position. Okay, what do we got here? I can't afford much that you got on sale. Ooh, half plate though. I eventually do need to get heavy armor for Fasima now that she can wear it. I had a heavy set and I sold it because she wasn't proficient. And then it turns out at the end of the day, ooh, a potion of flying? Would have been useful during the Sorak fight where he was flying all around. Yeah, I think this is a little bit too rich for our blood. Thank you ever so much. Turns out we are poorer than you, Mogo the Poor. And we will be seeing you later. I will take a look in this treasure chest, even though I'm pretty sure I already looted it. Yeah. Alright. Into the Sorak. Oh, no. Just piercing down into the... There we go. This is what I want. Into the Sorak Caves to hopefully find some useful items. And a quest to turn in, perhaps? Mayhaps? Look at us go. The familiar stench of Sorax is afoot, aye? Let's move it, party. Oh, actually, before we do that, let me go into my inventory and switch this. Thank you. Yeah, why did it not let me have a... you know what? I'm going to put 2 javelins in his hand. His secondary is just going to be 2 javelins. Look at him go. I don't know why it didn't give me the ranged attack option, but maybe if I have the primary as the javelin, it will let me do it, which is what I need. I need to have a ranged option for him available. Yeah, see, look, this is her shield. This item bears the symbol of Pakri, which is her god. Oh, shit. And Adraxis is still... I thought we finished the long rest during travel. Ooh. Okay, maybe we take a short rest then before we continue on. And maybe we do a quick save. I thought we'd finished a long rest. We might be in trouble. We might be in trouble here. We'll do a short rest first. You don't need to re-roll anything really. You're full HP. We'll re-roll you. And we'll re-roll you. 1. Oh, come on with that. 20. Yeah, we'll close. That's fine. I feel like there's one other thing I was going to do now. I'll worry about it later. Hopefully it won't be the end of me. 1 seems to be the theme tonight. I know, I've rolled a lot of 1s for, like, healing rolls or otherwise other important rolls, unfortunately. Oh, last time we came through here, though, yeah, there was a long rest. Yeah, nice. There was a long rest thing right before. Journal. They must have left traces. Search their camp in the caves. Yeah. Yeah, I'm right. I'm right where I want to be. I thought maybe I was going the wrong way, but... Oh, some footprints. Although those might be the old footprints we found the first time around. Yes, I'd like to start a new day. Oh, that's another thing. That's what I was going to check. Is since I crafted those healing potions, I might as well put some on our party members. Close. Inventory. I don't think I have the rest of my ingredients with me to make new potions, though. I think those are all back in town. So I'll at least put some spells. Oh, darn it. I can't do it for her because of her component pouch. I'll have to fix that next time I'm in town. But who can I give that to? Someone, right? Someone's got to not have a potion. Korug. Yeah, I'll give that to Korug. He's usually taking a lot of hits anyway. Alright. Perfect. Alright. This seems like a good setup. I will save again. And continue forward. And see if I cannot find evidence of Sorak activity. Kind of like paranormal activity, but with Soraks. Okay. Yeah, if anybody remembers, this was our first Sorak fight when they were just running along the walls and healing and throwing daggers at us. Every Sorak fight's been pretty tough. They've done a pretty good job of selling them as pretty formidable opponents, which is good if they're supposed to be the main antagonist of our story. All right, we used the spinning wheel. Very nice. And keep on trucking. Come on, gang. Let's split up, gang. Actually, don't. That's pretty much how everyone dies. Yeah, this has to be where the fight is. I mean, like, this was where... Yep, I see. Oh, a deep spider. Okay. So, not Soraks, interestingly enough. Let's keep moving. Maybe we could avoid the spiders if we're sneaky. Maybe. I mean, they don't really seem to be worried about us. Don't mind us, spiders. Just doing our duty. I know, there is spoopy music. Huh. I think we're headed the right way. Okay. There seems to be a thing over here to discover. Although I feel like we've discovered this before. Can we get over there? No path to destination. This is glowing, though. Is there a way I can remotely trigger this? Let's go to Gwyn. What if I hit it with an arrow? Just out of, you know, select target creature. No. What if I attack, cast a spell, Firebolt. target enemy, creature, or object. I mean, yes. I would like to attack this object. Or maybe I'm not thinking this through the right way. Huh. There's gotta be a way over here. Unless that's not... Let's come back around. Maybe I'm making a problem out of something that's not a solution yet. No, that's the end of the cave. Oh wait, what's this? There was no caves beyond this point, right? Let's check the map. Ancient library. Basket of unknown contents. I'm interested now. Rotating bridge. What are these? Spiders, spiders. Yeah, these are the spiders we avoided. Ancient library. Sorak camp. Is it back in the library, do you think? Basket of unknown content. What happens if I move to This is what happens when you have a first playthrough. And you're just like, I don't know. This game doesn't, I mean, in a way I appreciate it. The game doesn't hold your hand. It feels a little old school in that regard, you know. But yeah, definitely. What if I go here? What does it tell me to do? Is this like a new part of the map, or do I just go back to... No, yeah. Interesting. Sorak Relic, active quest. So then it has to be... Oh, sorry, I don't want to quit game. Exit. It has to be in there. Was it the thing that we couldn't interact with? Do we need... Oh, I wonder, actually. Didn't that one guy sell a potion of flying? I wonder if we... I don't know if we would ever have enough. But if we had enough for the potion of flying, then we could presumably buy it and then float our way on over there and pick it up. That's kind of like... I feel like that's kind of a mean thing to give as a quest possibility, like without kind of being forewarned. But it's a possibility. I still don't know how expensive that potion was. Hopefully I picked up enough loot along this adventure so far to sell it and get it. Alright. Yes, lovely to see everyone again. Let's just... oh, I should probably be able to teleport to the castle, right? I keep hitting the wrong button. There we go. I'm gonna sing a song. Yeah, the inner fort. This is what I want. I want the inner fort. There's also a chest over here of unknown contents that I've missed, apparently. Okay, I'll have to check you out. Oh, it's over here, too. There's lots of things over here that I missed, apparently. Okay, number one. Yeah, how did I miss this chest here before? Maybe in one of these chests will be a means to get to that item. Oh. No. Can you not? Oh, it's locked. And I'm not a lock picker. Okay. Well, hey. We're trying our best. Oh, Koru can use 2 items? His crown and his... Alright. We'll get this chest. We'll take a look. Or a treasure map. Yeah, I mean, that's... interesting. It's definitely tracking the quest that I want. Oh. It's definitely tracking the quest that I want, which is the Sorak Relic, which is right here. That's the one we want. It is in the Kerlem Marches. Search their caves. Oh, nice. What did we find? Okay, maybe some stuff that we can sell and maybe use to buy a potion of flying. Let's find out. Let's head back to... Oh, who sold that, though? Mogo the Poor. Whatever his name was. There we go. Alright. Huh. I find that interesting that there wasn't, like, an alternative way to interact with that treasure chest. But hey, who am I? Who am I to say? I'm just an adventurer trying to cut their teeth in the world of Salad Star, doing my gosh darn best. Alright, we're gonna crawl down here. Ba-ba-da-ba. See, this is where I should have had, like, a flight. Well, actually, no, I don't even think I'd be able to get flight yet. Alright. Yeah, potion of flight. 575 gold? There's no way. There's no way. No amount of things I could sell would equal that, right? Let's take a look. I'm gonna sell all these weapons, which mean very little to us. Yeah, 9 gold. How much is this? A scroll of Thunderwave, a scroll of Identify. Oh my god, there's no way. There's no way. What's this? A military campaign ribbon. What does that even mean? Oh, just like random loot. Okay, that's fine. Yeah, that... Maybe we gotta come back. I don't want to dip on it for now, but I mean, like, maybe that's just like a quest that I have to come back for. Because that has to be the thing to find. There's no other lootable thing. I will conclude that. We'll see. We'll see how much I end up with after I sell all this stuff. I don't actually... Yeah, we'll sell that. Sell this. And... yeah, we will conclude. I don't think we're gonna have enough. Maybe we'll just move into the next quest zone just to start it, just to discover it, and then that should take us the time. We'll see. Conclude. But man, that really irks me. That I'm pretty sure that's what I had to do. Let's find that thing. Yeah. All right. Mental note. Come back here for the Sorak quest. We'll head to the Black Castle. I'm pretty sure that's where Korug had the vision that there was the next gem of the crown was in the Black Castle. And that's the world map zone that we're looking at. Maybe we'll get into a fight. You know, interesting way to end the night. How far away is the Black Castle? The Duchy of Westerfield. Journal. Gem quest track. Alright. Let's pan out. Huh. Where are you? Oh, you're all the way over here. Possible gem location, the Black Castle Fortress. The crown bearer saw an image of this place. It's possible the crown sent a hint of where to find one of the gems. Investigate location travel. Alright, uncharted territory, here we go. That's gonna take 9 days, 8 long rests. I mean, yeah, we have enough supplies, I'm pretty sure. If not, we'll find some. Never mind. Escaped Minotaur. Escaped from what? From where? From whom? Who lost the Minotaur? Who could possibly lose track of you? Alright, we'll do our best. I'm gonna do a quick save, because Minotaur is not an easy opponent by any means. Is it only one? Where are you? Okay. Mini Thor. Oh, wow. That was a movement action. Wow. And we're all surprised. He snuck up on all of us? How do you sneak up on us? You're gigantic. Alright, that's fine. I'm going to go into a rage real quick. This might be a bad idea to go reckless in front of the Minotaur, but this is all that Korug knows how to do, is get mad and swing. And then we'll swing.
Take that.
All right, a decent chunk of damage, and then we'll end turn. Now we have. Oh my God, what's gonna happen here? Korug, how you feeling, buddy? That was a critical hit. Wait a second, how much? That would have done 48 damage to us, which I'm almost certain would have been an instant down. I'm almost positive that would have been an instant down, but Korug was raging, which means he takes half damage, and he had his rock shield on, which means he had like 4 extra health. Otherwise, he probably would have just been insta-KO'd. That is nuts. That is far too much damage, excuse me. Alright, why don't I go... I'm gonna pull Gwen back. No, first I'm gonna cast spell. I'm going to Hunter's Mark the Minotaur. Then I'm going to... Oh, can I ready an action to shoot... Because I want to get her blessed by... I don't want to move too far away. I think this will still be a decent range away. Let's go here. Let's go here. Can I ready an action for a ranged attack? I can. Alright. Interesting. It didn't let me pick a trigger for the ranged attack. I've never done that before, but I wanted to try it. Alright, so then let's go over here. I don't want to stray too far away because I don't want to make Fasima try harder than she has to buff us all. But let's move over here. And I'm going to just pile an absolute metric shit ton of fire damage into this guy. Or at least I will try. 1, 2, 3.
Solasta, Evo, Malmis.
Okay, those are 3 hits though. Still, this thing's got some health left. I still have some movement, so maybe I'll draw back behind Korug. And then end turn. I can't imagine we'll lose this, but I mean, that is so much damage. Okay, so here we go. This is what I wanted to do. I wanted to cast a spell. I wanted to bless. I wanted to upcast bless so that I could hit all of us. So that's 1, especially Gwen, 2, 3, 4. There we go. Everyone's buffed. Nice. As long as the Minotaur doesn't aim at her to break her concentration on that spell, then we should be pretty decent. Korug again. So then once again, let's Reckless. Let's attack. Let's swing in. Okay.
Well struck.
Escaped Minotaur though. That like that does not bode well for the future of this area. If wherever we're going just has Minotaurs running rampant. Oh, it went Reckless. Nice. Interesting. So it just took an action, and then I could melee. I could range attack off of it. That's good to know. That I can just like kind of trigger that at any time. It was not. No, it was Hunter's Marked. Even better. Okay, so I'm just gonna. Nah, I'm not gonna go too far away. Because it's gonna have to go through my party. I'm just gonna pump arrows into it and see what happens. Okay. I mean, we have this thing on the ropes, and then end turn, and then same thing. I'm not gonna waste a spell on it though. I'm a little upset that I used the first spell, to be honest. Because who knows? I might need it for wherever we're going, but I will ignore. I don't wanna. I can't twin it.
Solasta.
Just a regular old firebolt. Just make him feel bad.
A palpable hit.
2 damage, a palpable hit. You tell yourself whatever you need to tell yourself, Adraxis. No one is judging you, buddy. And then, I could use Sacred Bolt on here to ensure the hit, but I feel like at this point, oh, it's already Reckless. So is it even beneficial? Maybe. I mean, I really don't know how much health it has left. So maybe I cast spell. Maybe I... Oh, wait a second. No free hand. Oh, yeah. I keep forgetting about the free hand thing. Cast spell. Guiding Bolt. I could maybe end it here. I have advantage on the attack roll. Guiding Bolt is...
Again, harder.
Nice. Knew it. I mean, I didn't know it. I can't see the future. But it was a well-placed guess. Let's find this loot. A scroll of magic weapon. That sounds very handy. A great axe, which Karug has a better one now since his most recent venture. What is this little plus bonus here? Oh, blessed, I bet. Yeah. Okay. All right, well, one random encounter down. Let's find our way to the Black Castle. Come on. Come on, guys. Don't be shy. Like, literally lining up every possible way except the way that I need you to line up so that we can progress into the storyline. There we go. Oh, you're like charting a whole new road. This isn't connected to the Kerlem Outpost Road at all. Did I bring enough rations, actually? Oh, no. I mean, they do hunt, and Gwen can make berries for everybody, because she has Goodberry. Yeah, see, cast Goodberry spell provides food for whole party. So maybe I'm fine. Maybe I'm overthinking it. Oh, the party passes an ancient tree old enough to survive. No second. Oh, but what about second breakfast? What about second breakfast? We're finding another ruins there, but it's not a quest location, just a cool thing to see, I guess. We're just passing through. Man, this is far longer than I thought. I'm hopefully not going to be under-leveled. I feel like the game would have told me what... Wow, we are in a new zone. I'm going to quick save, because I don't know where we are or what we're gonna find. Okay, yeah. Evil evangelists. Let's do it. Oh, wait! I could have hid or ambushed them, and I picked ambush. I should have avoided. It's all right. It's XP. It's XP. It's XP. I just got so trigger happy. Yeah, they're all surprised, so this will be good for us. Okay. First things first. Oh, what? They have a bridge we can use? Interesting. Ooh, we get a vantage point we can find up here. Somehow we have the surprise, and yet they are all in, like... they are in, like, perfect kill box zones. That seems like a little unfair, all things considered. Let's move up here. And... Let's move up here. They're not going to be able to attack for one round because they're surprised. So Gwen will hopefully be able to get into cover by the time it makes a difference. Cast a spell's a bonus. This on you. Alright. And then we will attack and see what happens. Okay.
More coming your way.
A critical hit, too. No, I'm sorry, non-natural 20. Still, though, decent amount of damage. Korug, my boy. Where can you get with a dash? Because you need to be up in their faces. Let's get you on this side of the fight. Yeah. Also, I just noticed, Mochi, because I'm looking at my stream now in unperformance mode. Resub time 6? That is so generous of you. Thank you so much. I thought it was just 1 because it doesn't really show me. Oh, no, it does show. Prime for 6 months. That is so courteous. Thank you so much. I really appreciate you. I really appreciate everyone here who's still on the stream. Watching after we are just floundering our way through this first playthrough of Solasta. Or Salad Star. Let's just move everybody up. I feel like we need to be on the top. Oh, we can drop this bridge maybe on the other side? Is that what that's for? We'll see. We'll see. Let's climb up here. Or let's climb up here and be in front of Gwyn for some defense. Look at me. Big brain plays. Big brain plays, everybody. And then cast a spell. No, I don't need to cast a spell. Ooh, I could do... Ooh, spiritual weapon. Yeah, let's do it. New spell. Spiritual weapon. Select position. Oh, that's right. I can summon it. Oh, fun. I can summon it like far away. Let's summon it in between them. Nice. Look at that. Move the weapon up to 4 cells and strike. Can I... Whoa. That's so cool. I have a little ghost sword that I'm piloting. Look at that. Or is it a hammer? Yeah, it's a little ghost hammer. That's sick. Yeah, I'm gonna give him a bonk. I'm gonna give him a good old-fashioned ghost bonk. It's like a part boo and part bonk. Bonk. Well, you actually did say Mini Thor. You did call it. That was hilarious. Yeah, you just got bonked on by a ghost hammer. I love that for us. Oh yeah, these guys are surprised. This was, yeah, honestly, I'm not mad that we accidentally started this fight now because it's kind of working out for us. Let's climb up here. Let's get behind Korug and use him as cover. We can use that for the next round of combat coming up. I have plans. I'm always thinking a few. I'm always thinking a step ahead. You're surprised? Yeah, get out of here. I'm going to use that term to seduce men. Hey, you want to bonk? You know, consent is key, and if they if they want to bonk, you might have to establish a couple of terms first. You know, you might have to might have to let them know what a bonk is first. But yeah, you know, me casa a bonk casa, live your best your life. Ghost bonk. I mean, I feel like the ghost bonk is what you don't want, right? I feel like the ghost bonk is like you bonk and then you get ghosted, which is like, you know, maybe not the idea. I mean, I don't know. Live your life. Maybe it's just you're bonking and floating. Can I? No, maybe I can't. I thought maybe I could get my safe word is cacao. Wow, I've not thought about Portlandia in a hot minute. That is a throwback. What was it? Put a bird on it. That was a good bit. I was recently rewatching. I'm used to ghosts. Oh, I mean, hey, New York City, right? New York City dating scene. Who isn't? Who are you? You are a Badlands. Yeah, you're gonna get the next attack. Is it safe to put Gwyn near you? I would love to move Hunter's Mark onto someone. Maybe I just put it on someone who's a bit more visible in this direction. Sure, let's do this. I don't have to move her around too much. We'll just play it safe. Nice.
Wait till the next one.
That's a decent amount of health, to be honest. Alright, and then Korug's gonna move up. Korug's gonna do what he does best. He's going to go into a blind rage. Rage. Nice. We're gonna go reckless. Swing in. Big hits. Wow. Miss. I mean, I guess this is a veteran, so it probably does have better armor than I was anticipating. We might have to get creative with some of these hits. How'd that hit you, Fasima? You alright? Alright, well, they're definitely focusing our healer, so this isn't their first rodeo by any means. Can I probably don't have the range to hit everybody with Bless, but maybe I can get a decent amount of them. Can I hit at least... No, you're too far away. It's kind of a waste unless I can hit all three. Let's move. Can I get into melee? I can! Okay, why don't I do this? Why don't I move Fasima into melee? I'm going to switch her weapon set to her spear. I'm going to move her spiritual weapon, because I can do that here. Oh man, spiritual weapon is so good. It's been a while since I've played like a cleric or any character that have access to spiritual weapon in 5e, but oh man, is that good. You just get like free moves and attacks with the weapon every turn. Okay, hit. Oh, didn't let me attack them? Maybe I have to, maybe I have to highlight the enemy as I move it for it to swing. That's alright, it's the first time I'm using the spell. There's gonna be some misclicks. Hopefully it won't cost us the fight.
You've endured worse.
Ooh, okay, good to know the veterans have 2 attacks each. Alright, and no, sorry, 3 attacks each? That is a lot of attacks. I'm suddenly far more concerned about what was happening than I was a moment ago. Alright, this is Adraxis. So let's try a new spell. Let's do the mind control spell. At a higher level spell slot, what does that do? Hold Alt for more info. Inflicts charm, +1 target. No, let's just cast it at its base, but we'll heighten it and cast it on you. Can I do that? No, I have to be a little closer. Oh, but this might be fun. If I can get a little bit closer and then cast the charm person. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I think that puts me within 6 spells. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I'll move here just to be safe. And then I will cast spell. I will cast charm person. I will heighten it so it makes the saving throw harder to make.
Solasta, Encho, Minure.
No, it succeeded with disadvantage? Oh, that sucks. I mean, the animation was cute. It made a little heart. But that's really not what I wanted out of that situation. Alright, well, we'll end turn. We'll try it again next round. It was a nice roll. It was a lucky roll. Oh my god. These things have 3 attacks per swing. And he got a critical. Oof. Okay. Alright, I'm a little concerned for our friend Korug over here. Alright, let's move Gwyn. Who's got Hunter's Mark on them? The one that's attacking... Yeah. Okay. Let's just pump damage here and see what happens, right? Yeah. Oh, Gwyn. Gwyn. My darling girl. Alright, let's move you up here. Oh, but then you won't have line of sight on... Alright, here you'll have line of sight on everybody, so that's probably where we want you. And end turn. Korug, Reckless, and swing in on the one with the most damage on him, I guess.
You die like the rest.
I wish he had 2 attacks, but he's just not at that level yet. Okay. Okay. Why do you have... Or maybe you have disadvantage. Yeah, I don't know what... Oh, yeah, let's make an attack. Ah, damn it. Okay. Hunter's moving. Let's... Yeah, can I spiritual weapon and attack in the same round? Spiritual weapon. Yeah, I think I have to target it. I think that's why. Yeah, okay. We learned something new. Bonk! That sound effect is great. Okay. Oh, you know what I should have done? I should have cast, I should have cast Sacred Bolt on him first to maybe give that advantage. He hit anyway, but let's upcast it. Or no, straight cast it. Straight cast it on you. See what happens.
What?
Unfortunate miss. All right, let's get you back up in front. It obviously wants to use its It's bow. So if we keep pushing up in front. All right. Korug, you're still doing okay, buddy. I might need to move Fasima over to you eventually. Okay. Here, let's try this again. Cast a spell. We are going to do Charm Person. We are going to do... I can't heighten it. Shit. Can I, if I use a power, to make a sorcery point? This is a bonus action. I would like to make a... I'd like to make... Yes. Convert. Alright. Now, if I cast a spell, I would like to cast Charm Person. I would like to do a heightened spell. I would like to target this jabroni in the corner. Are you serious? A 19? A 14 and a 19 straight on the roll. Straight. Both times. With disadvantage. Which means it had to have rolled... What did you roll? That's wild to me. The odds of that are so wild. It's bad. It's bad news bears.
You're still in the fight, my friend.
Kind of just wasting spell slots on him for no benefit. And Korug's getting whooped on. Alright. We gotta get creative here. Let's attack. Let's attack this one that's hurting Korug a lot.
You have them
Okay.
now.
That's damage. He's not dead. End turn. Korug, maybe you can put him away. We're gonna reckless. We're already raging still. I think we're gonna not try to mind control that guy anymore. It's just that it's not working out. So we're just gonna have to try and out damage him. Okay. I like how these guys are fighting in the pitch black. It's kind of hard to see.
I was sure.
Everyone is just missing. A comedy of errors over here. Okay. Once again, let's call... oh, no, actually. Before I misspeak. Let's get here. Let's Spiritual Weapon. Let's move you into bonking range. Yeah, Ghost Bonk from above. Just floats down. And... I love that sound effect. Bonk. Alright, let's move to the spear. Let's move to here. Oh, I can occupy the same space as my hammer, which is... I didn't know that. That's interesting. And he keeps missing, though. Alright, come on. Alright, come on, Korug. Oh, a critical hit. 2 nat ones. Okay, cosmic balance. Alright, Korug's gonna need some health. Alright. And you're gonna have to start dealing some damage. Let's... What do I do? I could twin... Use power. No. Cast spell. This. I'm gonna put 2 into you. 1, 2, and 2. Yeah, and then 1 into you. And see what happens.
Not bad, eh?
Alright. It got some points on the board. It would have been nice if that second one hit. Bonus. Cancel. End turn. So as long as... Oh, but these guys have like 6 attacks. And he got another critical. No, Korug's down.
Deal with it.
Well, Korug's still up because of Relentless. Whoa, wait a second. That might have been a game-changing turn. He survived with 1 HP. Okay, this changes things, actually. Okay, so... That's actually kind of nuts. So he had advantage on all of his strikes because Korug was Reckless. But, because Korug has Reckless Endurance... He died, technically, but came back with 1 health, and then he missed his last shot, which means Korug is still up. Which, mathematically, is very improbable. Oh my god, Gwyn, you're breaking my heart. You're breaking my heart, Gwyn. We're gonna end turn. Korug is gonna have to end this on... The bonk makes you think of Biz Marquee. Don't you mean bonk Marquee? That's low-hanging fruit as far as jokes go, but I couldn't help myself. And Korug could not finish the swing. Oh my god. Y'all. And now Fasima. Yo. This is getting dicey, actually. This is getting a little too dicey for me. This is not what I was hoping for. Alright. Bonus action spell. Cure wounds. Or, I'm sorry. Blessed word. Healing word. At max level on Korug.
Hakri Evo Cure.
I'll
All right.
remember.
8. It's alright, and then I'll use a potion. Consumable drink potion. Oh, I can give healing with, what's his face too? Adraxis. Alright, just chasing him down. Just doing our best to chase him down. End turn. Oh, they just have so many attacks. They just have so many attacks. Okay. Do I have enough to do another round of... I do. I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna put 1... Seems 2. I'll put 2 into you again and 1 into you.
Solasta, Evo, Malmis. I'll get you yet.
Did you miss with all 3? Oh, that's so brutal. This fight should not have been this hard. We had surprise. He's back to 1 HP. This fight should not have been this hard. It truly should not have been. Oh my goodness. Yo, just put this guy out of his misery. He's got no health. Finally. Dear heavens. I'm gonna switch this into, I'm gonna switch the target into you. I guess, who's the biggest threat? I don't have line on sight of you anyway, so it has to be you. Woof. This fight was honestly not supposed to be this hard. I do not think. I truly do not think it was meant to be this hard. But we just have been getting incredibly unlucky. Okay, so who's gonna get their attack first? Korug is gonna go. Adraxis has a potion he can give Korug. Let's... boy, what do we do? Let's use this potion. Right? 1 health, yeah, we have to, kind of. Drink potion. Not the most exciting turn. And then... End turn... yeah. You're gonna make a bunch of attacks, hopefully you miss. Crit miss, okay. Oh, come on. Okay. Attack again, because he's just gonna run away. You say, what, is he gonna leave the map? Like, how much further can you go? Cast a spell. Healing word on Korug again. Or maybe it should be Fasima. No, Korug, I think. He's pulling the most heat. He's eating like 12 hits every turn. Alright, then we're gonna move you up, and we'll try and stab this hunter again. And it's not gonna kill him, but hopefully it'll at least keep him on his toes. Oh my gosh. And then end turn. Adraxis. Let's, oh boy. Cast a spell. I don't really have a lot of... I have Burning Hands, but that's kind of a waste on just one guy. Oh, actually... Okay. If I move up, I'll move up to here. And if I cast Blind or Color Spray... Yeah. Color Spray. Yeah, I can only hit him with it. At least this way he can't pound into Korug over and over again. And it didn't work, huh? I'm assuming it didn't work. Yo. Okay, well, you can't say that we didn't try.
You've endured worse.
Alright, it's a miss. Alright, 2 misses. Oh, my heart is in my chest. How is this fight so hard? We're gonna go into attack. We're gonna put one into you, because you have Hunter's Mark. Okay, there we go. That's what I wanted to see. And then, end turn. Korug now can go reckless with some fairly confident moves. It's not gonna do too much. Well, you had advantage, my guy. You roll a 4. Hey, 20th OD! Pleasure to see you, my friend. We are currently fighting a bunch of bandits, which are much harder than they have any right to be. But thank you so much for joining the stream. Oh my god. Yeah, he's like gonna leave the map. Like, you literally can't go any further away. I mean, I guess I'll just get right in your face. I mean, I guess technically you can move through those teleport zones without triggering anything, but still. Literally followed you to the ends of the earth, my guy. And then I guess I'll just move my spiritual weapon up. The magical bonk stick coming in, like, into the... Yeah. 20th OD, we hit level 4. And then we tried to do a side quest that apparently we couldn't finish. But you know, we're making progress. Now we're trying to go to the next story zone. Okay. I have a sneaking suspicion now that if I would try and do color spray now, it would work. Because I think he had too high of health. But Gwyn knocked his health down a decent peg. Actually, oh yeah, why not?
Solasta, Oli, Minure.
There we go. See, yeah, it was the health that was the problem. So now we're gonna end turn. I know. I don't think it's unfinishable. I think I could be wrong. I'll look it up. We went to go find an item in a cave that we've been in before, and the only like lootable source for an item was like across a gap that we couldn't cross. So I think we have to have some sort of spell or ability that will help us cross. We'll find out. Okay, okay. All right, it was a long way to get to this point, but I think we're finally ready to put these guys down. How did you roll a miss with advantage on your great axe? Oh my god, Emphysema's down. Yo, this is nuts. Okay, Atraxis, please, can you end this guy? Can you just end this guy? Because we can't let Emphysema die in the corner all by herself.
Again, harder.
And turn. You're hitting through your blind. Twice. 3 times through your blind. What is our luck this fight? Who are we? Who can we even? We are cursed. It's the crown. And we miss, even though he's blind. We are truly cursed this game. I'm gonna run down here, and hopefully try to get some aid into Emphysema. Oh my gosh, I had no idea entering this fight was gonna be this. I should have tried to avoid it. And turn. Korug, please, for the love of all that is holy, just. There we go. All right, now let's just move up and maybe try and draw some fire. Oh my gosh, that was wild. There was no reason for that to take so long. All right. Yeah, you're gonna move around unfettered now. Korug. He might get dropped. Okay, that was a miss. That was almost, okay. Okay, and 2 successes on Fasima. All right, we're doing, all right, we got this. We got this. It was a little scary at first, but I think we got this now. Cast spell, Firebolt on you.
Solasta, Evo, Malmis. Fortune is fickle.
How did you have disadvantage? And why would you have disadvantage? Because it's dark? I don't know. End turn. I'm just trying my best here, guys. This fight has been truly a whirlwind. I'm gonna switch the target to the Badlands Hunter. Right? Target. Oh, do I not have line of sight? You jerk. Okay, let's move. Oh wait, what's this? What if I push this over? Oh, just makes a bit of battlements. Okay, that's cool. I mean, not really what we need, but oh, maybe I can I fire from behind here on this target? We kind of just see each other. I don't really know. Oh wait, if I move here, I can't peek around and shoot. I'll just move here. Oh no, up a little more. Yeah. So I can fire. And then I will place my spell on him and hopefully end him quickly. We just need to get this fight over with. That's a hit. 18. Okay. Where's your health at? Alright, you're near it. You're near the end. Oh, and then I can drop back down here. Okay, see, this is what I planned the whole time. Promise you. That's what I planned the whole time. I got a lot of those tonight. A lot of after the fact good ideas. Alright, you have 1 health, Korug. Oh wait, switch weapons. You cannot reach the target. Why not? I thought javelins were a ranged weapon. I'm almost positive they are. Do I have to be a certain... Let's move down here and see. Maybe I'm still not within javelin throwing range. Seems kind of silly. You cannot reach the target. My guy, I don't think I have to throw a javelin. Ready, ranged attack. I don't understand the javelin thing, to be honest with you. I'll have to look into that as well. I feel like I should have been able to use that. Cast a spell, firebolt. Yeah, this is just going to be us slogging it out till the end. Let's put it on you.
Solasta, Evo, Malmis.
Okay. I mean, I'll take a hit. It wasn't the most impressive. And then Gwyn can pop up. This might... No, maybe... Well, let's see. Pop up. Can take a shot. Has Colossus Slayer.
Well done.
A good amount of damage. And then pop back behind cover. Or, you know, not listen to me. There we go. And then end turn. Korug can run up on this guy. Can switch to Great Axe. Can Reckless, Rage, Swing. And then just hopefully end it. Nice.
Bravo. Victory is yours.
That was pretty wild. That was pretty wild. I do not believe that was meant to be that hard. We just got so unfathomably lucky with all of our rolls. They saved against our big mind control spell like 3 times. They hit us through blind effects like thrice. Ooh, heavy chainmail though. I think I can put that on Fasima now that I got her her new feat. Truly lucky. I mean, honestly, they were rolling some wildly good rolls. I think actually, you know what I should do? Am I able to read my metamagic options when I'm not in? I'll have to reread metamagic. Heightened spell. I thought heightened spell, as long as the spell had a saving throw, that it imposed disadvantage. Because that was my strategy. I was like, oh, I'll give him disadvantage, and then I will charm person, and then I'll have an easier time controlling their actions in combat. But it didn't feel like it gave them disadvantage. Maybe it's only spells that do damage. I'll have to reread it. But regardless, my spell save DC for Adraxis should be 14. They should have to roll a 14 or higher to be able to break through my spells. And with disadvantage, rolled a 19 and a 14. Like, what? Are you my guy? Come on. What does this bridge do, by the way? Probably just knocks down and... This is like another free battlement that we could have used that we didn't really make any use of. Yeah, I guess so. That's all right. We didn't really need it, turns out. Okay, let's take our long rest here. Oh wait, no, let's sort our inventory, because I think I can put the heavy armor on Fasima now that I gave her new feat, which I'm glad I did now. Stealth disadvantage. I mean, are we really stealthing with Fasima? Is that something we're truly worried about? I don't think. Oh, I can't because Fasima is unconscious. All right, so gang, we are gonna, I guess, here's what we'll do. We are gonna take a short rest first. That way we can just get some health back, enough to manipulate our inventory. Yeah, sure, Korug. Let's get you some health back, since you were at 1. And then let's go 1, 2. We're about to take a long rest too, so I don't want to use all of their hit dice, but I'll use a good chunk of it. Yeah, we use the 1, and then close. And now I should be able to go into my inventory, go to Fasima, Korug, give her the, oh wait, are there different kinds of armor? Heavy chain, no, it's all the same. Give that to her. Excuse me. Give it to Fasima. Too far away. Y'all, this is a comedy of errors. Just round up. What are you doing? You just took a camp together and now you're like, we're too far away to do anything. Just everybody be friends. Time for y'all to cuddle. Little cuddle puddle by the fire. There we go. Thank you. You all have truly outdone yourselves with your jolly cooperation. Chainmail on Fasima. We put the chainmail on Fasima. Does it look cooler? Oh, hell yeah, it does. Very cool. Yeah, that's like that. This is giving me bigger cleric vibes right now. Yeah, that's badass. Very cool. Actually, I wonder, do the different armor sets, the different chainmails have different do they have different aesthetics, or is it all just the same with like a palette swap? Let's see. If I put on this chainmail, is it different? No, I don't think so. That's worth a shot. You gotta get their bonk on. We're all sensitive people with so much to bonk. Don't mind me. I'm just slowly going insane as I play this game with how terrible my luck is. Okay. You know, that's honestly, what's funny is that this is not like my bad luck when playing role-playing games, especially D&D. Like, it is not. Yeah, look at this. Melee and thrown. It is also a thrown weapon. How do I use it like a thrown weapon? Why doesn't it give me the option to throw? I brought all of these javelins so that Korug could do a throw. I'm going to have to look that up at some point. Oh, thank you, 20th OD Hydrate. I did probably need that. But, no, me having bad luck in role-playing games is not new. It's not even new to just the the video version. It's definitely true in the tabletop version. It's I have this like streak where anytime I'm not dungeon mastering, I'm not game mastering, my characters just have the worst time. She looks really cool in this, actually. I wish I could palette swap the teal. Like, I feel like there might be a cooler color for her for like the battle dress, but like it still looks really nice. I remember having a character. What was his name? Was it Vias? It was like before tieflings were a thing in D&D, like in 3rd edition. He was like the equivalent of that. I think they were called like Hellspawn or something. And his whole thing was that he was a cleric of a god named Tritharion. Because the whole thing about the Hellborn, the Hellspawn, were like, they were people who like looked, you know, like fiendish. But it wasn't because they were born with like fiendish blood. It was because they lived, they died, they, you know, in the transference of their soul, you know, through life and death, they realized that, you know, they were bad people and they were repentant, and they were truly repentant, not just like they woed that they were going to hell. They were like truthfully repentant in their past lives. And so they get reincarnated as Hellspawn so that they, you know, they're sort of marked by their passage through hell, but they get to come back into life and have like another shot at it to like be better. So I have this character named Vias who was a hell-spawned cleric of a god named Tritharion, I believe is the 3rd edition god that I'm thinking of, who was a god that was about redemption and freedom and liberation and all this stuff. So like in my mind, you know, Vias is saved by this god who like senses that he's truly repentant and was like, yes, I'll bring you back as another chance as long as you're like my servant on the mortal plane and you like help people. You know, you can kind of come back. And so that was the go for the character. And I remember I also picked that specific character archetype and trope and everything because there was a 3rd edition, like, what do they call them? There were classes, and then there were, not Paragon Pass, that was 4th edition, prestige classes, which were like, you could be another class on top of your base class if you met certain prerequisites and all this stuff. But there was one called the Malconvoker, which was all about you were a summoning specialist. But when you summoned things, especially things that were of the like evil subtype, so if you were summoning demons and devils and things like that, they were more powerful and you had like more control over them, right? So that was also a thing about him, was like, I was like, oh, like he'll use sort of like this fiendish power that he almost was stained with to like fight fire with fire and like turn the evil against the evil and all this stuff, you know. It was like I was layering all these themes on top of each other, which sounds awesome. Like as I'm writing it and as I'm like making the character, I'm like, oh, he's gonna be so badass. He's gonna be rolling in, summoning demons, like beating up bad guys. He's gonna be so cool. And I don't think I ever rolled above a 10 with him ever on anything, any check. Attack rolls, spell rolls, social like role-playing rolls. Just nothing I did ever landed. And it's actually very funny because I remember the DM that I was playing with at the time, like when I Dungeon Master, which you'll probably see if you watch the campaign streams, if there's like someone who's away for a game, I don't like to... Oh, I just saw in the chat, 2030 Purgatorial Rebirth. Yeah, essentially that was the whole concept of the character. But you'll see like when someone is missing from the game, I don't like to ghost pilot their character. I just kind of, you know, either write them out for that scene or I have a narrative reason why they can't participate in the fight or the scenes, whatever, just because it's too much headspace for me as a DM. But the DM that I played with back then, because I was a player in that game, did pilot people's characters. Like he's very knowledgeable about the game, and so that didn't bother him like it kind of bothers me, like having to account for other people. And it's funny because I remember like we leveled up, and it was a big level for my character. I got all these new abilities. I was able to summon like a new tier of demon, like a very powerful new type of entity. And I was like, oh hell yeah, like I can't wait to unleash it. And but then I had to miss the next session, right? So I was like, I'm sorry, like Rob, if you're watching or listening, hey, I miss you. It's been a while. But I was like, yeah, like I won't be able to make the next game. Sorry. And he's like, oh, no problem. Like, you know, nothing probably will be too intense that you'll miss. I was like, cool. And so then I come back well, I think I started getting some texts that night, and they were like, "Oh boy, like we have some things to tell you." And I said, "All right." Like here I am thinking, like, did I die? Like that would be Vias's luck, right? Like he does so poorly when I play him, and then I leave and he dies. Like that would be what happens. But in fact, it was I guess I only named one thing, but it was a secret third thing. Where I left, and apparently they got into all this unforeseen hijinks. The DM wasn't planning for, as your D&D party will do. They like found their way into a boss fight that was like happening way too early, right? Like they uncovered a secret or whatever, and they were hunting down a bad guy, and they ended up getting into a fight with a bad guy in like a church, I think, or like in a temple, and so he's ghost piloting Bias. And I just told him, I was like, oh man, this level's going to be so great because I got this new ability. I got a new demon I can summon. Like, it's going to be pretty nuts. And so knowing that, he knew that. He's like, all right, I'm going to do that for the battle. So he summons the demon, ghost piloting my character, into the boss fight and ends up wrecking house. Vias has never played a game better in his entire history of being a character in that campaign. Like obliterated all the minions with the new demon, like went toe to toe with the boss, and like apparently did some super gory finisher where it just like eviscerated him. And I was a non-factor. My hand never touched the dice. I was so miffed. Not miffed that he ghost piloted the character. I was actually very happy that, like, narratively speaking, Vias did something useful for once. But like just the fact that I could claim none of that glory. Like the new update for the character and like my bad luck immediately was erased when I was out of the picture. I was miffed. So that's not uncommon for me in these games to just be cursed with bad die rolls. I also remember there was a moment in that campaign where Vias, I was so convinced we were trying to infiltrate. I think we're trying to infiltrate that same town. We were trying to infiltrate a town because we knew somebody was bad, but we didn't know quite sure who. I guess that ended up being whoever they fought in that church. But I remember we were like trying to get across the battlements. We were trying to get into the town through like their fortified walls, and there was guarded on all sides, and we had very strong reason to believe that the guard was crooked. And like all the towns, the knights and stuff, the town guard were in on it. And so we weren't trying to get into an outright fight, but like we knew it might come to that. And through some wild amount of scenarios that like only happens in D&D, somehow we had like got a couple of guards, or a guard, I forget, and like pull them aside and capture them essentially. And so I had tried to convince the guards that we captured, because I was a hellspawn, so like I looked really creepy, and so I tried to convince them, the guards, that I was like an enemy of the party, but they had captured me too, and so that we were on kind of the same side, and that we were like we should partner up. I was trying to get information out of them. I was trying to just like endear myself to them so that we could like collude and then like get that information, get back to the party. But they weren't buying it because obviously Vias was not rolling well. They were like, there's no way, and like blah, blah, blah. And I'm like, no, I promise you. And they're like, well, and I was like trying to prove it. I was like, I'm like a servant of a very powerful like demon lord. And like, he's, like I mean to betray the party and all this stuff. And they're like, prove it. And so I'm like, all right. And so I summon like in 5th edition, it was weird. And sorry, not in 3rd edition, it was weird because they had like set demons for certain things, but also any creature that you can think of, from a squid to a cow to a gorilla, could technically have the fiendish template. It could have like devil blood. So you could have a devil cow, a devil gorilla, a devil squid. And those were all summonable. Those all had stats. You could like put the fiendish stat block on top of a squid and make a demon squid, and there you go. I mean, you had to do a lot of bookkeeping ahead of time if you wanted to save your DM, a headache. But it was a thing you could do. And so I remember, like, I was like, I'll convince them that I'm this powerful demon lord. because I will summon a fiendish crab. I will summon something small enough that, like, it's not going to draw attention to us, but, like, prove that I have, you know, the power of darkness in me. And so, like, I summon this demon crab, and I'm, like, showing it to them, and I'm like, ooh, like, look at this fiendish monstrosity. And as it turns out, these guards were not crooked. They were just regular guards. And so this is like the one time where Vias's powers and rolls actually did well, but then just ended up being a non-factor because I, like, showed them I had this demon crab, and it's like, look at me, I'm a summoner of demons, like, I'm a dark entity, like, tell me your secrets. And they just freaked out because they were just regular townsfolk, and they had never seen a demon crab, and this was completely outside of their realm of knowledge, and they were legitimately concerned that there was, like, a demon summoner in their midst. And I had scared them so bad that they didn't want to share any information with me. And so I just like collectively shot the party in the foot for that whole infiltration scheme that I had going on. I was so miffed. I don't know what it is about whenever I play. When I DM, I mean when I play and I'm not a DM specifically, but my luck just skyrockets down. I mean, Demon Crab, the reason why I picked Demon Crab, and this is very indicative of the kind of personality that I have as well. I still do this to this day. I would go on forums and I would like look up like, okay, like, because like I said, you could pick any animal. You could pick any animal and apply the fiendish template to it. It was so broad. So you could actually, if you did the work ahead of time, which of course I did, because I always do my homework, at least when it's D&D related, never any other time. I would think, okay, so if I wanted, specifically, I needed a demon summon in this moment that was like an attacker, like a stealthy attacker. What would be the best animal for it? And I would go through the forums and I would find like the animal that had the best stats for that. And I'd be like, okay, so the snake, I will make a fiendish snake. And I'll have that template ready. What's the one that's going to be the best, scout? Okay. The bat. Okay, so I'll have a fiendish bat. I had a fiendish crab stat block because it was like the best tank, essentially. It was like if we needed something else on the field that could just soak up damage and be a big armor point blob, like, that was it. And so I had the demon crab ready to go. I mean, I probably could have reflavored it any way that I wanted. I could have reflavored it that it was like a cool demon that had a chitinous crustaceous shell, a form. But I don't know. I was younger then, and I wasn't as creative as I was now, despite the fact that I think Vice's story was very cool. I was just like, yeah, it's a demon crab. But damn, it never really did pan out the way that I wanted to with Vice. I should bring him back. I don't know how I would recreate him in 5th edition rules. He would definitely be a tiefling cleric of some kind. Armored angry crabbo. I mean, honestly, yeah, he was kind of just like he was our panzer. He was our our armored transport. Because also another thing too, there was different sizes of crabs and snakes, and you had like the small, medium, large, and depending on how powerful you summoned, it was like more spell power and things like that. So I could summon like a tiny crab, or I could summon like a crab that could actually pick you apart and eat you, which also is scary when you think about a crab that is big enough to eat you. It's also scary to think about a crab that could eat you that's that big and be also a demon, but also it is funny at the same time. There's a certain element of silliness about a giant devil crab that is just inherently unique to D&D. The Great Crab Bus. Oh, Great Crab Bus. Please scuttle us towards our destination. We giveth unto you the praise of the Dark Lord. Wait, was there an option for those deep sea spider crabs? I don't doubt it. I mean, 3rd edition was so famously bloated for content. There were so many books. That was like one thing that I know I did that like probably gave my DM a headache, because I would go on the forums and I would like look for all the cool spells and abilities and quote unquote the best. I mean, like, I'm not like a total min-maxer about it. Like I do make some choices for characters that are suboptimal if it serves their story or their background or their purpose. But for the most part, I want to make sure that they are the most mechanically effective they can be while still retaining some uniqueness, right? So I would go like on the forums and I would like find all these weird spell combinations and creatures and things like that. And that just gave Rob no end of headache because he would have to be the one responsible for keeping track of all of these things that I was finding from like 10 different books, 5 of which he didn't own. But I would not be surprised if there was in some book like the Deep Sea Adventurer's Guide or like whatever for 3rd edition, because there was like a book for everything like that. There was like the book about magic adventures, the book about fighting adventures, the book about wars specifically, the book about specific races that came from stone. Like they had everything. So I would not be surprised if they had a Deep Sea Adventurer's Guide and had a Deep Sea Crab. But yeah, even if they didn't, you could definitely reflavor it as that one just for the extra horror, because yeah, those things are creepy. Sorry, tangent about Vias. Let's do our long rest. I think I'm gonna see how far we get. If we can get to the next story zone, I will at least get there. But we are really going about it a roundabout way, because the world map just seems so big right now. Like, where are we going? Where are we going? If we get into another fight, I might have to save there. We'll see. We'll see. We're having a little political debate. Okay, this makes sense. We're cutting down possible gem look. Yeah, that's where we want to go. This was an adventure today. How far they went. All right. We're almost there. Oh my god. Why are... You gotta be kidding me. Alright, I'm gonna quick save. And then I'm gonna try to hide, because I didn't last time. Did I do it? Okay. Nice. Wait, what? They like entered it and then they left it? Where are you going? Okay. Oh. You're just orbiting it? Okay. The Dark Castle. All right. All right. We'll see if they give us a little story nugget here. The Dark Castle. Okay. No. Okay. So we'll take this opportunity then, because that fight was unexpectedly difficult. We'll take a moment to recalibrate. Let's go over to the Dark Castle. Yeah, I mean, it sounds like a really cool adventure location for sure. Let's go back to the solo stream. Should have been a proper switch. All right. Perfect. All right, well, thank you so much, everyone who decided... Oh, you think this is as far as your current playthrough is? Oh, so we caught up. I mean, maybe you can tell me then how you get that Sorak treasure. Because that's what we were trying to do tonight. We tried to do the Goblin side quest and the Sorak side quest, where you go get the item found in the Sorak cave. And then I think I found it, but it was like across a bridge that I couldn't get to. I was very confused. But anyway... Thank you, everyone who decided to join us for stream tonight for our solo adventure in the world of Solasta with Korug the Cursed and the rest of the gang. I am Wolfe Scott, your host and dungeon master of this channel, where we do role-playing games, tabletop role-playing games, a bunch of stuff. Please, if you enjoyed what you saw tonight, and thank you for everyone who stuck around and throw us some follows and subscribes, it really means a lot. Please come check out the Discord. That's where I post where all the new episodes are coming out on our YouTube, and when we're announcing when we're going live. It is also, I just launched our TikTok account, which are being made from all of the clips that you guys are making. So I appreciate every time that you send in clips, because that saves me like a bunch of time in terms of work making those clips. Yeah, I was gonna be able to catch the end. I'm gonna try to start the streams around 7-ish, except for the campaign streams proper, because the campaigns I know my gang can't meet until like 7:30. But I just know me personally, I needed to start trying to not going to bed so late. So I'm gonna try to make them start a little earlier so we can all get some decent night's sleep. So yeah, so I was glad you were able to stick around to the end as well. But yes, I think I said all the things. Check out our other channels, check out our socials, check out our Discord. We appreciate your time and energy so much. It is so fun streaming for everyone. It brings me joy when I see everybody in chat. What sleep? A concept, a dream, a notion, a a whisper on the wind, a figment of your imagination. Wow, I thought of a lot of synonyms in that short amount of time. But I think with that, we are going to end stream for tonight. I appreciate you so much. I hope we're going to be streaming tomorrow, I should say. We're not exactly sure what will be streamed. Normally Wednesday night is the campaign stream, but we want to hold off on that until we're all aligned on exactly what we're doing. So my idea is if we can get people, multiple people, we can do the Fall of Magic streams, which have been a lot of fun. Me, Garrett, and Amber. And if for some reason people are not available, I might do a solo stream. There is a solo RPG that I've been wanting to try, just learned about it, which I think Stream would really like, because we've talked a lot about Star Wars in the chat and on the Discord. And there's a solo RPG out right now. It won the best solo RPG of 2022, I think. Don't quote me on that. I'll have to double check its accolades. But it's called Notorious. And Notorious is set in a sci fantasy world, which is pretty much, I don't want to say it's a rip from Star Wars, but it acknowledges that it is highly inspired by Star Wars. But if you look at like the narrative structure, you know, there's like an evil empire, a rebelling galaxy, a mystic order that is like installed in the world and things like that. But essentially in Notorious, you create a bounty hunter. You create a mercenary, a gun for hire in this like war-torn world. You get to essentially make your Mando, right? Or your Boba Fett. And you get to go on contracts and hunt down targets and, you know, do all that. And apparently you can fulfill a contract in about an hour-ish. So depending on, might be able to, I might generate a character ahead of time, come in with the character pre-made, and then we might be able to get through like 2 contracts, or bonk fett. Well, you could. There are different types of what they call nomads. I think are the bounty hunters in the game, and there's like different archetypes, right? Like different tropes. And there's one called the Brute, which is shown in the game with like a big old like gravity hammer. So you could definitely play bonk fett. But I have an idea for a character already kind of in mind, so we'll see. But yeah, if I'm planning on doing Notorious at one point anyway, just because I want to try it. It was, you know, it's a solo RPG, which is definitely something this channel's about, and it was rated really highly, and we have a lot of Star Wars fans in the community, so that'll definitely be something we do. If not tomorrow, then soon. But with that being said, check us out tomorrow. We will see you around 7:30, same game time, same game place. And I hope that you all get that mysterious shared hallucination that we call rest tonight. I'm going to sign off. You all are so appreciated. I wasn't joking earlier about taking care of yourself. And like, if you need to go to the doctor, go to the doctor. If you need to go see a therapist, go see a therapist. Do that stuff. As the level 1 bot says, have you clipped your stream? Very, very perfect timing, stream bot. But yes, good night and good luck and good golly, Miss Molly. You know? All right. Be easy, people. I will see you very soon.